remote. Fuck, man, I said I was going to do it before. That was the one thing I said at the end of the... Oh, yes, let's go. Okay, I have it. What is good? What is good? What is good? Last watch party of the year. It's kind of crazy that this is the last watch party of the year, bro. It doesn't feel like we've been doing watch parties for that long. Damn, why am I so fucking far over? But it doesn't feel like we've been doing watch parties for like it doesn't feel like it's been a year. Like I can remember UFC 295, UFC 294 so fucking clearly and vividly, and doing those watch parties. I can still remember that shit in my head. So the fact that this is the last one of the year kind of fucking blows my mind. I can't lie. It's kind of mind blowing. Was good, triple threat. Let me do all the shit that I need to do really quick. Why is it me or adding me at 132 saying go live? Never once in my life have I gone live for... Well, actually, that's a lie. I used to go live for the Fight Night prelims, but Fight Night prelims are just so dookie most of the time. Was good, Mikhail. Low key, though, the Fight Night prelims on this were really, really good. I was looking at them. I was looking at, obviously, you have like there's 3 or 4 guys on those Fight Night prelims that I think could legit be on a pay-per-view prelim or a main card. They could honestly be on that. We get like... I'm trying to think. Joel Alvarez could easily be on one. Lima could easily be on one. Like, there's a lot of guys on those prelims that are actually really fucking good. And those prelims were fire. Like, you got crazy KOs. You got a lot of shit going on. I hope that the main card lives up to that. Let me go over here. I need to tweet my shit out. And then we should be good to go. I'll fucking just say Colby. No. Covington versus Buckley watch party live now. Bro, I've been using that Grok AI shit on Twitter, the one where like it can create images for you. It's low-key funny as fuck, bro. It's low-key fun as fuck to use. I got one of Merab the other day that I tweeted out, bro. It's funny as fuck. But just getting like random photos of different people, that's gonna change that's gonna change the Twitter trolling game. That's gonna change how people troll on Twitter, where it's just like, now you can actually create a photo. Say I don't like, I don't know. Say I don't like Merab or I don't like Bilal. I can make a photo of Bilal in a Nazi uniform. I couldn't do that in the past. I could not do that shit. Now I can really get that shit done. So it's going to change. It's going to change Twitter trolling. And fighters that people don't like now, damn, it's not a great time to be a fighter. What's good, Cam? Live now. Joel underrated as hell. I've been high on him for a little bit. I've been high on him kind of after that Arman Tsarukyan fight. The fight after that, I've been pretty high on him. He's probably going to end up on my prospect list. I'm not going to lie to you. He's probably going to end up on my prospect list. Just because, like, I feel like it's impossible to leave it off. And that's if he's not ranked. He could be ranked off that performance. There's a few guys like Sean Woodson. Sean Woodson will probably end up on my prospect list if he's not ranked. Joel Alvarez will end up on my prospect list if he's not ranked. So I'm not hoping. It kind of does make a difference either way. But Joel Alvarez will rank highly, bro. He'll be towards the top of that prospect list if he's not ranked by this time next year. Ian Gary was robbed. I didn't even think he was robbed. I thought it was a close fight. I actually thought Shavkat won it. I was talking to one of my coaches at Jiu-Jitsu, and he was telling me that he thought Ian Gary won it as well. And I was like, I don't know, bro. Let's go 4 knockouts in a row. Fucking hell. 4 knockouts in a row. Great fight night, worthy of the last card of the year. Yeah, usually I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer when the last card of the year is a pay-per-view. I like last card of the year to be like send the UFC off with a bang, so I'd prefer it to be a pay-per-view. But shit, this is actually a pretty decent fight night. I don't know why they structured this card how they did though. It made me tempted to honestly go live for the prelims and not go live for the main card. Because when I was looking at these prelims, okay, can it actually show me the UFC schedule? Here we go. The main card, okay, is decent. Obviously, good main event. Colby Covington, Joaquin Buckley, good main event. Cub Swanson, Billy Quarantillo. Do we really give a fuck? Not really. Manel Cape, Bruno Silva. Vitor Bertuccio, Dustin Jacoby, decent. Adrian Yanez, Daniel Marcos, pretty good. Navajo Sterling, who I've heard a fuck ton about, bro. I've heard a lot about him. I've heard a lot of people talking about him. But when I look through his record, you can see it's literally this tab right here. I was looking through his record before I went live. I was like, bro, is he actually like one of those guys? Is he actually that good? Seeing Michael Johnson do that, about to make a grown man cry. Bro, it's always the worst when a UFC fighter that you love, bro, it all goes wrong for them. It's always the worst. But I was looking at Navajo Sterling, bro. What kind of fucking promotions has this guy been in? I was looking down here, okay? So I was looking at his record, and I go 0-0. Who did he fight at 0-0? First of all, 0-0. How did he get a title fight at 0-0? Kind of. I talked about Kaya Sakura being weird. I talked about getting a top 5 shot. If you get a title fight as your first fight ever, so then I was like, who the fuck held that title then? Go down here, unknown, possibly vacant title at 0-0. So I was like, okay. Obviously defends that belt and then goes on to Hex Fight Series, which I've literally never heard of. And I'm like, won the title there as well. Who did he beat? Status before fight, vacant. So this guy has won 2 either unknown or vacant belts and then got a knockout in the Contender Series. That's someone that is just like on their way to getting fraud checked, bro. That's someone that's just on their way to getting fraud checked. He's like a step away. Watch, he'll win this fight, then the UFC will actually give him someone good, and he'll be like, yeah, finished. What do you think of the MVP versus Shower Bullet fight that got announced? I think that it's a perfect fight for Shower Bullet, but I still think he'll lose. I think MVP's like that level above in terms of striking. I truly do think that he's just that much better as a striker. Is this the guy that Ming Yang Zhang knocked out? They're showing highlights of him against Ming Yang Zhang, but I'm pretty sure Ming Yang Zhang sparked him. What's good, Deuce? Joaquin Buckley is actually your cousin? I'm not sure that he is. He could be. I'm going to say that it's more than likely he's not, but I'm not going to rule it out. I'm not going to rule it out totally. My money is not with Chase. By the way, like the stream really quick. Like the stream. Christmas, last stream, not last stream of the year, but last stream of, last UFC Fight Night Watch Party of the year. Last UFC Watch Party of the year, not even Fight Night Watch Party of the year. It's just kind of crazy to think, bro. Is that not crazy to think that it's the last Watch Party of the year, that this year has gone so fast? Like, this year has gone stupid fast. Stupid fast. Like, I remember January, bro. I was still boxing in January. To be fair, that does kind of feel like a long time ago. That was like when I started jiu-jitsu not too far away from January. In like February, I started jiu-jitsu. That's fucking crazy. Joel Alvarez is different. He is kind of nice. But the problem for him is that he's kind of lost to everybody that's going to be good at 55 when he's good at 55. Which is a little bit annoying for him. And for me, because I like him a lot. What fight am I most looking forward to in 2025? I don't know. Are you going off announced fights? Fights that are announced so far, or fights that like I think could be announced? Announced fights is probably Dricus, Sean Strickland. And I know people aren't actually like super hyped up for that shit, but I think it's going to be a banger, bro. I think it's going to be a banger. This doesn't feel like a card that's worth staying up for. I stay up for all the cards, to be honest. So it doesn't really bother me that much. And especially around Christmas, my sleep schedule is always a little bit fucked up, just because like over Christmas, there's no like downtime. You know what I mean? So it's like college football, playoffs, NFL. By the way, 49ers lost on Thursday. Don't want to talk about it. Don't want to hear about it. Don't want anybody tell me the 49ers are ass. I already know. Who do you have winning the main event? See, I bet on Colby Covington. I need to show you. I probably should have tweeted out this bet before I put it in, but I saw the odds and I was like, bro, these odds are looking juicy. Let me partake in this. Let me see these. I'll show you the bet that I put in. I put in a 20 euro bet to return 100 euro. It was Sean Woodson, Joel Alvarez, Colby Covington. Which I kind of regret putting in Colby Covington now, because I was like, bro, just take it was like a double up. It was like a 2x if I just put those two in. And these were the two that I was super confident in. I was like, bro, Sean Woodson's going to fucking smoke him. And then I was like, Joel Alvarez is like a freebie. Like, there's just no way Joel Alvarez doesn't win that fight. But I think Colby Covington at those odds, like, that's too enticing. That's too enticing, because Colby Covington's got a decent chin. It's not like he cuts a shit ton of weight. And that 25-minute fight, the cardio, we've seen that Colby Covington, like, he was not a bum by any means before he fought Leon Edwards, and then apparently he broke his foot against Leon Edwards. If that's actually true, and he did break his foot against Leon Edwards, then he should not be this big of an underdog. In fact, he should be kind of close to like a favorite, or super close to a favorite. When you're making the prospects to watch out for 2025, as last year could have been better, I don't know when I'm going to do it, to be honest. I might do it like January. Because like there's a ton of videos where like I have the idea in my head, but I don't want to burn it up too quickly. Because obviously we don't have any UFC events after this one for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. We've got no UFC events, even longer than that, because December's 31 days. So I'm trying to like stop myself, because most of the time, as soon as the video idea comes to my head, it's like, oh yeah, shit, let's just do that today. That's like, that's simple. Let's just do that today. So I'm trying to like save some ideas for a little bit down the line when I can actually, you know, do them properly and do them well. And I feel like now's the time to like get better at shit too. Like, I can just get a lot better at editing, trying to fucking throw some different stuff into the edits as well. I'm not sure if you guys see them. Gaziev the Prodigy, bro, don't even fucking talk to me about it. That was one of the most disgraceful things I've ever done. That was actually one of the most disgraceful things I've ever done. If Joaquin's this man's cousin, Manel Cape's his son, and Ngannou's his dad, not too far off. Probably true. Shower's cooked. Only one I can see him beating in the rankings is Costa. I think against Michel Pereira, I think that fight would be kind of close. I think that fight would be kind of close. Him against Michel Pereira. It would at least be an interesting fight. Great work on the channel. Watching it progress through the year has been amazing. Thanks for the effort. Appreciate it, Des, bro. I appreciate it. Judo, jiu-jitsu. The only place that I see Us is in jiu-jitsu. Is that like an actual thing that people? I feel like it's a thing that people say in like Hawaii and shit, or not Hawaii, like Fiji and those kind of like islands around there. People go Us. Which prospect do you think will get fraud checked the worst in 2025? Can you consider Shara Bullet to be a prospect? Because I think that by the casual fan, I'm pretty sure like everybody that watches the UFC a lot is going to know Shara Bullet's not that good. But by the casual fan, I think that Shara Bullet's going to be one of those big guys that people are like, you know, those like TikTok MMA fans, people are going to be like, I can't believe Shara Bullet lost. He was meant to be a triple champion. So I kind of Shara Bullet, but then like, I don't know if you can really, I don't really know if you can like count him as a prospect. Those prelims were legendary. Yeah, no, they were sick. The prelims were sick. Damn, Navajo Sterling's a minus 900 favorite. I feel like only having 5 professional mixed martial arts fights and being a minus 900 favorite is kind of crazy. Especially when you haven't done, like, Bo Nickel, obviously collegiate wrestler, like really, really good elite wrestler. He hasn't done that. I was looking through his record earlier. He has a kickboxing loss to Fu Ao Lam, who went on to lose his next fight to Carlos Ulberg. So I don't know how he's like this huge of a favorite. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Because my first time watching people is, most time every time I watch someone at first, it's going to be in the UFC. Because I don't really watch Contender Series that much anymore. It really depends on the week. If it's a week where there's a UFC event on and my sleep schedule's already fucked up, I'll watch the Contender Series. But if it's not, most of the time I won't. Who do you want to see JDM come back against? Most people that I wanted to see him come back against have kind of already got a fight scheduled. Like Shavkat, I presume, is going to go on to fight Bilal. I wouldn't mind seeing him come back against, like, Leon was the guy I wanted, but they've already kind of ruled that shit out. Where, like, Jack Della Maddalena, I'm pretty sure he's meant to be fighting on that Australia card, and Leon's fighting in London. So if it's not Leon, Ian Gowrie would be cool. The winner of Joaquin Buckley against Colby Covington would be cool. Kamaru Usman would be kind of cool. There's a few guys that I see there. Ape by dry humping / Muhammad Makaeving to a decision. I think, bro, I want Muhammad Makaev back at 125. At least he adds something to the division. Like, there's just nothing else in the division apart from him. I feel like this is going to be like the De Ridder fight. It could be. But even De Ridder was pretty accomplished. Like, De Ridder was a 1-double champion. You actually saw that he had some shit there. Also, you have to look at, like, the UFC aren't stupid. They've probably set this guy up with an absolute fraud. You see them doing that at the light heavyweight division the most out of any division now. We'll get, like, Ming Yang Zhang. As soon as they identified that KO power, they were like, give him some frauds, bro. Give him some frauds, quick. Then you see the same with this guy. Who's the other guy? Ibo Aslan's got some fucking weird matchups where you're like, he's a minus 1,000 favorite. You see it happen a lot at 205. And heavyweight's the exact opposite. As soon as they get anybody decent at heavyweight, they're like, yeah, fuck it. Let's give him a top 5 matchup. What's good, David? Good little check hook there from Sterling. He looks to be, I don't know, he looks 4-0, 5-0, you know what I mean? Like, when you look at his striking, it doesn't look that clean. It doesn't look that kind of, like, accomplished, if you know what I mean, where it doesn't look that fluid. I don't know if it's just that he's, like, nervous because it's his first UFC fight, or it's whether just that he does not have the experience. Because surely he had to be, like, he has to have more professional kickboxing fights than just that one. He must have, like, a big bunch of professional kickboxing fights that I can't see on Tapology. That's the only thing I think. That's the only thing I think it could be. Thoughts on the guy scheduled to fight Curtis Blades? I don't know, man. People like that are so hard to, like, evaluate. Where you're an Eagle FC champ, but I'd probably say, like, Eagle FC is what, a C tier promotion, bro. Like, not a good promotion at all compared to PFL, compared to Bellator, compared to ONE. And we've seen how guys Like high level one guys, high level Bellator guys have looked when they get into the UFC. So I think he's probably going to lose. Navajo from CKB, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is because he's Australian. So it would make sense that he's from City Kickboxing. What fight we on? We're on the Navajo Sterling. Oh, he hurt him. Can he finish him? 1 minute 45 left. You can see this guy's not meant to be in here with him. Like, he's hurting him to the body, hurting him to the head. Oh, yeah, this fight's going to get finished. And, like, this is minus 30 seconds until this gets finished. I do want to see a takedown if you try to take him down. If either one of them gets a takedown here, I'd be interested to see it. Just to see, because a lot of these good strikers are 205, which we've seen you can survive without wrestling. But if you can wrestle, that's a big plus. I'd love to see one of them shoot here. I'd love to see one of them shoot. Because in these prospect fights where you're a minus 900 favorite and pretty much everybody knows you're guaranteed in here to win, I just want to see something different. You know what I mean? I know that you're going to be able to go in here and knock him out. Can you show me, like, can you wrestle? How does your clinch game look? I don't know. How does your jiu-jitsu look? If you can submit the guy, that I'd be impressed with. If a kickboxer goes in there and gets a submission, we could see it. He has one leg hooked. Nearly got guillotined. I don't know. I don't like that decision from him to bring your head back in front when you had him in turtle, and he lost it. Okay, so his jiu-jitsu doesn't look great. That was a pretty poor decision. You have back exposure, you have potential of a back take, you have one hook in already, and then you just kind of give it up. I don't really like that. Tokos looks like he's fighting the Michelin Man. But yeah, no, like judging guys from Eagle FC and all those like weird promotions, bro, is so difficult. It's so difficult. And it's like it's just kind of like another auto-gen Dagestani. You know it's bad when you're in the first round up there staring at the clock, bro. Like, fuck me. Where did they even find this guy? I gotta look this motherfucker up. I've got to look this motherfucker up. Where did they find his ass? He's 5 seconds left. He's not going to get finished here. He's going to survive. Because I swear they just find people like this off the fucking street to bring them in and make a prospect look good. Tuco Tokos. He's from England. George, that is the least English name I have ever seen in my entire life, bro. Tuco Tokos from England. What the fuck? Fighting out. Okay, so he's fighting. He's at Killcliff. I thought that Killcliff would pump out people at least at a higher standard than this shit. Bro, why is this guy in the UFC? This is fucking an unbelievable con that they've just picked out. This is honestly, like, this is as bad as the guys that Shower Bullet fought. What is this shit, bro? Okay, so it starts off his career. 3-0. Pretty good. Pretty good. Actually, 4-0 starts off his career. Then he gets to Bellator. Goes 0-2 in Bellator, gets cut. Then he goes to some bum-ass promotion. Goes, 2-0 in Fury FC. Goes on to road to the UFC. Loses in 1 round. And then wins in just 3 dog shit promotions. Gets onto a UFC fight night. Loses round 1. And now has another fight. Bro, they just offer these cons 10 and 10. And they just take it immediately. Like, is this guy not worried at all about, like, CTE or about life after the UFC? Because trust me, brother, that life after the UFC is going to be coming a lot sooner than you think. I just don't understand. I don't understand the attraction in him even getting in here. Yeah, it was, bro. And they were showing those highlights in his build-up too. I was watching that fight. I was watching the highlights for this, and they were showing Hugo Tokos. They were like, "Oh yeah, he's a really, really good striker, really clinical striker." And they were showing clips of him against Ming Yang Zhang, and I was like, "Bro, that is a fight where he got knocked the fuck out in 1 round. How are we showing that on his highlight tape? You're telling me we don't have anywhere else to go to? We don't have any other highlight tape of him? Okay, in on a single leg." Finishes the single leg, manages to chase up to the back. Tuco Tokos, if you want to do anything, you want to take him down. Has a body lock. Needs to try to drag him down from here. At least we'll get a chance to see Sterling's takedown defense. Something here. He did get taken down pretty quickly there. Like, it was just kind of a single leg, jumps up, chases him down. It was a pretty standard single leg. This is what I want to see, though. See, like, this is the shit that I'm looking for as soon as you get a prospect in. Because this is the shit that other people will do to you. Other people, if they see that you're getting out-wrestled by Tuco Tokos, will literally just try to do this the entire time. Why are you jumping on a guillotine, brother? Why are you jumping on a guillotine? Is he actually trying to squeeze that? No, he's not. Push that arm in and go for a Doris, go for an anaconda, go for something. Or at least try to get a seatbelt, get some back exposure. See, this doesn't look great. If you're a minus 900 favorite, which I almost feel like it's worse to be a minus 900 favorite in this fight, bro, because when you look at this shit, it's like, if you're a minus 900 favorite, if you make one mistake, if you get taken down once, if you get your back taken once, it's like you're immediately looked at as this is a failure of a fight. I'm not sure if I'd put him down as a minus 900 favorite. Is he going to win the fight? 1,000% yes, but he hasn't looked fantastic. Also, Tokos is like a little fucking Nick Diaz in there. He just gets smoked. He's like Nick Diaz if Nick Diaz had shit cardio. Essentially, he's just shit, but can take a punch. Do you want to say you're an amazing YouTuber and I love seeing your videos every time I see you upload? Keep up the grind and don't stop doing what you're doing. I appreciate that, Lennox, bro. I appreciate that. Tuca must not punch for his own good. Yeah, I can't lie. He's not. But, like, he is kind of landing. You know what I mean? Like, he's landing bit by bit. Yeah, no, I don't see the hype in Sterling right now. This is the first fight I've watched him. I think I saw his Dana White Contender Series KO. I might have seen it on Twitter or something. But this is the first actual fight I've watched of him, and he hasn't looked too impressive, considering this is a can that they fully put in here for him. Like, there's no other way to say it other than this is an absolute gimme fight. Is he short notice? Like, is Toko short notice? Was there meant to be a different fight here? Because he looks so out of shape. Like, he looks so out of shape for just like a UFC fighter. This is like a heavyweight or something. Like, he was looking up at the clock in the first round, which is never a good sign. When you're looking up at the clock in the first round, it's like, brother, we got 10 more to go. At the least. If you're lucky, you got 10 more to go. If you're not leaving unconscious. To be fair, gets to the back again, gets a little body lock again. If he can take him down here, he probably wins this round. No bullshit. If he can take him down here, he probably wins this round. I suppose if you are a kickboxer, the place that you want to be if you're getting trained is city kickboxing. Because you just need to go, Izzy, bro, show me how to do takedown defense. Show me how to do defensive jiu-jitsu. Because Izzy's actually pretty good. Sterling's actually losing this round. Yeah, he deadass is. Manages to fight the hands, gets taken down. Bro, he does not look good. His wrestling does not look good at all. Jumps up on a single leg. Bro, he gets to this weird position and he doesn't like, that's a pretty strong position. The position that he has right now is really strong in jiu-jitsu. Like, there's a lot of shit you can attack from here. Anacondas, and even if you don't get the anaconda, the Doris, you can swap to a seatbelt, kind of swing around, try to get back exposure. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do here. Even guillotines from there. Oh, I like that. Like that. Should see a back take here. We do see a back take. Doesn't have a lot of time to work with. 25 seconds. Got to try get something off. Manages to get up from the back, but honestly, Tokos is winning this round. Tokos is winning this round. And he's landing more on the feet, which is kind of crazy. He's just landing these, like, backroom bar brawl 1-2s and shit. And he's just able to take punches. God, bro, Navarro Sterling's not looking good, bro. Like, I didn't know about him going into the fight, so I couldn't have been high on him. But I heard a lot of people hyped up for him on Twitter. And I heard a lot of people saying that he was really, really good on Twitter. I wonder, does he have any, like, Dan Hooker or something like that in his corner? Like, bro, he's at a great gym. He's at a gym that's produced world champions in the style that he's in. So who do I have, Adesanya or Imavov? I think Adesanya's going to win that fight. If you're asking me, see, Adesanya is so hard to evaluate because against Dricus du Plessis, he literally looked like he didn't want to be in the UFC anymore. He looked like he did not want to be in the UFC anymore, and he kind of like gave up against Dricus du Plessis. He was tired, and that rear naked choke, he definitely could have fought off a little bit more. Ask anybody that does jiu-jitsu, and ask better people than me, ask people that are better at jiu-jitsu than I am, or than Israel Adesanya is, he definitely kind of fought off that choke a little bit more. And like at least tried to defend himself, and he didn't. So I don't know how he's going to look against Imavov, who Imavov's stupid hungry, like wants a UFC title, wants that title shot, wants to beat Israel Adesanya, one of the greatest 85ers of all time. And Izzy's going in there for like what? Is it a fight night main event? I think it is. So it's going to be 25 minutes. But Izzy's going in there with very little motivation, just going up against an up and coming guy who's not going to get him a title shot. Don't forget Dan Hooker. Yeah, Dan Hooker's also really good. Like, there's a ton of good guys. Even Kevin Jousset, he's pretty good coming out of City Kickboxing. Kai Kara France trains over there a little bit. Volkanovski's trained in there for a little bit. I know that his main gym isn't there, but Volk's trained in there for a bit. So, like, they can train good fighters. They just, I don't know. Toko's just, but like, I genuinely do not understand the game plan coming in here. If you are a good kickboxer, which you obviously are, we can see on the feet that he's, you know, like at least pretty good. You know the other guy's going to come in there and try wrestle you. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It does not make any sense to me at all. It's like if fucking Kron Gracie went in there and was like, yeah, no, I don't think the guy's going to strike with me. I think he's just going to run into my guard. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Of course he's going to try to take you down. Imavov gasses too much. He didn't really impress me against Cannonier. And I think Izzy beats the fucking brakes off Cannonier now. So it's really just, does Izzy want to win? If Izzy wants to win that fight, I think he will. But I'm not sure if he actually cares enough about the UFC or fighting or any of that shit anymore. Tokos is the new Gaziev. We might need a super fight, not gonna lie. Bro, Tokos' cardio is way better than Gaziev's, I can't lie. But like this shit, like we gotta, like if he finishes this takedown, bro, like this is one-on-one takedown defense where, oh my fucking God, he's actually gonna finish it. Where you have like split base up against the fence, make yourself wide, make yourself hard to take down. There's no way you should get taken down here. No way. I can see it already happening, bro. I can already see him getting taken down here. Manages to get over unders. Okay, nice little reversal. Get the knees going, get the elbows going. But regardless, bro, I'm not fucking high on his ass. Regardless, I'm not high on Sterling. This fight should have been replaced with a Michael Johnson fight. Bro, there's fucking 5 fights that this fight should have been replaced with. Like, legit, all of these, like it's crazy. There's 5 fights that are better than this. No bullshit. Let me go to the card and point out what fights are better than this shit. I can still see the monitor, so if anything crazy happens, we'll see. Bro, Tokos actually doing a good job of just like shelling up. You know what I mean? Like as soon as he's taking punishment, he just shells up. This isn't a position you want to be in if you're him though. Because you have to think Sterling will get a decision. You have to think just Sterling will just end up getting a decision. Joel Alvarez should have been on the main card instead of this. John Woodson, Felipe Lima should have been on the main card instead of this. It's 3 fights right there. And the Michael Johnson one. Like, there's 4 fights that I think are better than the next 4 fights. No bullshit. Had Sterling by KO or sub, lol. He's a bot. By sub was a dangerous one. This is the first time Izzy is in a title fight since 2019. PS, he came into the UFC in 2018. Yeah, him and Alex Pereira both had like kind of crazy runs to the top. Fast as fuck. Homer Simpson defense, that's dead ass what it is. I'm going to take punishment and you're not going to be able to do shit about it. There's a nice little uppercut on the inside by Tokos. Bro, light heavyweight literally cannot catch a break. Like, do not put this guy in there against anyone like Ming Yang Zhang. He's going to get fucking killed. To be fair, like, he could still have potential or something. You don't know. He just didn't look good in this fight. But he's 5-0. Like, the UFC have this habit of bringing in, like, guys that just aren't ready for the UFC. Everybody could see that this guy's not ready for the UFC. If you're winning vacant titles or if you're winning titles that Tapology doesn't know if they existed or not before you fought for them, you're not ready for the UFC. That was a nice little combination. Like, you can see that Sterling is a good kickboxer, but Tokos was a gimme fight. Like, the gimmiest of gimme fights, and he's managed to make him look decent. He's managed to make this fight look semi-competitive. Like, look at that fucking head kick Tokos just threw. That's the same head kick that I'd throw. He might get finished here. You might get your way with the finish. 40 seconds left. He's starting to take damage. If Sterling actually comes in and tries to go for the kill and tries to go for the KO, he should get it here. Oh, Tokos looks to be done. Tokos looks to be finished. Nice little jab to the body. Nice little teep. Bro, this Tokos guy's so fucking out of shape. Jesus Christ. Sterling looks really like someone, and I can't put my fucking finger on who he looks like. He looks like a villain in some movie, but I can't tell what it's going to be. Or I can't tell who it is. What do you rate the prelims 1 to 5? Probably like a 4.5. The prelims were really fucking good. Like, the prelims were stacked too. I knew that they were going to be good just by looking at them. Tokos versus John Jones Bucket. That fight's going to be badass. I wouldn't be surprised if the UFC gave him to Alex Pereira next. The crazy thing is, he'd probably look better against Alex Pereira than what he just did. Just because it's someone that's legit just going to stand up with him. Sterling almost seems too composed in a way. He didn't really look for the finish. I think he could have got him out of there. In that last minute, I think he could have got him out of there. Do you think Dana White Contender Series is falling off like Tough fell off? Anything where it's too easy to... But like, if you don't have Dana White Contender Series, it's so hard to find who to bring into the UFC. Because they're essentially just putting two guys that they're thinking about bringing into the UFC up against each other, and whoever wins is going to get, like... Whoever wins is going to be... whoever wins gets the contract. Most of the time. I was saying the same thing, Alamati. We were just talking about the same thing that... Like, I don't know who he finishes in the UFC if he doesn't finish him. I genuinely don't know who he finishes in the UFC if he can't finish him. Because 205, like, it's got no wrestlers, but if you actually look at 205, it's not a terrible division. Like, just going through who I think they could give him next. Unless they give him somebody like fucking... and even Anthony Smith, I think, probably beats him. You think Tough is fixable? The problem with Tough is the coaches. You need to get good coaches who actually fight each other. Like, no offense to any fucking women's MMA or any of that type of bullshit, okay? But Tough was at its peak when you had McGregor against Faber. Like, could you imagine if they had Aljamain Sterling, or not Aljamain Sterling, Alex Pereira against Israel Adesanya? Could you imagine if they had like that fight on Tough and those were the two Tough coaches going up against each other? You need fighters who have actual beef to go on Tough. And Tough just isn't that. Like, it's not that cool of a prospect. Kind of fucks with your own training schedule a bit. You have to put a lot of commitment into it. You need two good personalities. Like, I think Sean O'Malley would be a great Tough coach, but Sean O'Malley's probably like too big, too famous to do it, to actually want to do it. He trains in Arizona. Why is he going down to wherever the fuck they do it, Vegas, for 10 weeks? Does he really want to do that? No. So I think that if they can't fix that, I think Tough's gonna struggle. Is your sleep schedule ruined because you have to stay up late for fight nights? Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. My sleep schedule is absolutely fucked. To be fair, it's been fucked for a few years just because I've been watching the UFC for ages. So I'm kind of used to it by now, where like my body's just kind of used to my sleep schedule floating around a little bit. But even if it wasn't the UFC, it would be the NFL, it would be the NBA. Like, I love sport too much. Like, I love all sport. So it's So anytime where there's the most sport on is probably when I'm going to be awake. And that's just like that 12 p.m. or that 1, 2 p.m. up until like 4 or 5 in the morning. Because you pretty much have sport on at all time. Like, my normal like Saturday or Sunday when I wake up is I'll wake up. Most of the time there'll be a Premier League match on. I'll put the Premier League match on. Then after the Premier League match is done, most of the time college football's on. I'll put the college football on. Then after the college football's done, most of the time, well, college football ends at like 6 a.m. anyway. But there'll most time be like a Premier League match in between, or then the UFC will be on. So it's pretty much, I just watch sport all day. That's genuinely what I do most days. And then midweek is just like, it's kind of boring. You know what I mean? There's no sport on until like 7:30. Merab and Umar would have been perfect. Yeah, that's one. And I think those two would actually be good coaches. The other problem is you kind of need English speaking coaches, just because like nobody wants to watch Tough with subtitles that much. So they need to be able to communicate to English fighters well. Tough is also not that good of a prospect for the fighters, bro. It's just not that good of a prospect. Could you imagine cutting weight 4 times in 4 weeks? Like, why do you want to fucking do that? You know what I mean? Why do you want to do that? What Prem team do I support? I support Norwich City Football Club, who are not a Premier League team. They're currently in the Championship, and they're currently not doing well in the Championship. I have a bit of a soft spot for 2 clubs. Chelsea I like, Liverpool I like. My dad supports Liverpool. Most of the rest of my cousins should support Chelsea. So they're the kind of 2 clubs that I'd like to see win. But if it's not Norwich, I already don't care that much, which I feel like is almost better for the Premier League. The club that I don't want to see win is Arsenal. I don't like Arsenal. I don't like Arsenal fans. I don't like Arsenal's team. It's more just the fans, to be honest. Arsenal's team is pretty much fine. You know what I mean? Like, Saliba is pretty cool. Saka, I don't mind, apart from the generational propaganda that gets pushed for him. My granddad played for Norwich. That's pretty dope. Who's the next Tough? Paddy and Moicano? I don't know who it's going to be. But, like, that's the way you fix Tough. Because, like, could you imagine if Tough was really, really good fighters? Could you imagine if Tough was John Jones, Tom Aspinall as Tough? That would be fucking sick. Could you imagine if Tough was, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, other big rivalries in the UFC right now. Dricus du Plessis, Hamzat Chimaev is Tough. Who would win? One regular-sized Merab and a mini Merab versus one Francis Ngannou. One regular-sized Merab and a mini Merab versus one Francis Ngannou. Give me the one Francis Ngannou, because the one Francis Ngannou like hits the regular Merab and just smokes him, and then he could probably just boot the fucking mini Merab. Like, what height's a mini Merab? 3 foot tall? Because Merab himself is mini. Why Norwich? Norwich because my cousins sport them, and I just kind of, as soon as my cousin sported them when I was younger, I was like, okay, you sport them, I'll sport them too. When I was younger, and then just made a bad decision. It was a bad business decision. Thoughts on the Manchester Derby tomorrow? It's going to be interesting. I'm going to watch it. Since I have like the new TV above my screen, it's literally just perfect for, it's perfect for like watching any sport, because I can just like record the video and then just have it on above me. I think that if United are going to win any derby, it's going to be tomorrow. If they're going to win any derby, it's going to be tomorrow. It's going to have to be tomorrow. And it's like a huge, I feel like it's almost the biggest swing game that we've had in a few years, like Manchester derbies. Because most Manchester derbies is just like, maybe United can pull something off because it's a derby. Maybe it'll be close because it's a derby, but City should probably win. Like, City will probably end up, who knows, 95th minute winner, the City way. But now I feel like Amorim, like, the results haven't been great so far. I'm not sure he's really won over the fans so far. I'm not sure he's really won over people with his style so far. But if you go out there and beat Manchester City, if you go out there and beat your biggest rivals, immediately the fans are going to get on side. Immediately the fans are going to be like, okay, yeah, for sure, he's the one. But also, if you lose that game, there's the downside of that, where you get even more questions and you're like 6 weeks into your tenure, and Pep needs to win it because obviously the fucking lost streak that City are on. Yeah, big rivalries I think would be a great way to fix tough. I was locked in for that. Exactly, bro. The Chandler versus McGregor season, I watched every episode. Every single episode of Chandler and McGregor I watched. No bullshit. And that's the last time that I watched tough. And I stayed up because I remember tough was super difficult to get in Ireland. For some reason, it doesn't show live in Ireland. It shows like 2 days later in Ireland. But so I was like staying up, trying to find ways, trying to figure out how to watch tough. And I still know all of the tough fighters that were on that. Like, anybody that fights from that tough series, like Roosevelt Roberts, still in the UFC, fights sometimes. He's still a bum. Not going to lie to you. He's a bit of a bum. But I know him from tough. Got to get OG tough back, bro. Like that McGregor Faber series. I still watch clips of that shit to this day. Where you have Cody Garbrandt there. You have the TJ Dillashaw snake in the grass moment. What's good, Fluzzy? I guess you support first and second in the Prem. See, support's even like a big word. I don't really support them, but it's just like, if Liverpool are playing, would I like to see Liverpool win the league? Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Would I like to see Chelsea win the league? Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Over City, United, Arsenal, I don't know, Nottingham Forest are up there now. What made you decide to do jiu-jitsu? It's kind of a few different things. The UFC, Joe Rogan, a few of my boys were like, yeah, do it. And I wanted to stay in combat sports without concussions. Because pretty much every other combat sport that you do is like, you're going to get concussions. You're going to get CT. You're going to get brain damage no matter what. And the thing that made me leave boxing was I was talking to my coach about it at the time. First of all, my coach was a little bit of a dick. Like, he was just kind of late to shit all the time, like late to training all the time. Anytime that I do like one-on-ones or anything with him, he was just like 10, 15 minutes late and would never apologize, which I was like, okay, like it's whatever, but it kind of pissed me off. But then I watched that movie Concussion, you know, the movie about the NFL players with CTE, and I was like, holy fuck, bro, I do not want this shit. I do not want to be 40 and like out of my mind just because I decided that I wanted to box when I was 20. So then I was like, that shit kind of fucked me up a little bit. But then I still want to do combat sports, and jiu-jitsu is just combat sport without concussions. And everybody legit, like, there's not one person on the planet that does jiu-jitsu and is like, yeah, I regret doing jiu-jitsu. I don't really like it. Like, everybody likes jiu-jitsu. McGregor, Faber, easily top 3 seasons. Even that Chael Sonnen season, like, you need big personalities on tough. Can anybody remember a single clip that happened from that Alexa Grasso tough? Like, there's not a single one, bro. Valentina Shevchenko and Alexa Grasso should just not be, like, that just should not be a tough season. Nobody gives enough of a fuck about that fight in general. Sean versus Merab, that would be a pretty good tough season. If you train boxing and spar here and there, it ain't that bad. Yeah, that's true. But we used to spar a lot, and we used to spar hard. And I was like, And I used to have headaches all the time. My head used to hurt all the time. And I was like, you know what? I don't really know if this is worth it. I don't really know if like doing this shit, if sacrificing my brain for free is worth it. United is forever doomed regardless of what coach we get unless we get new owners. Well, you did get new owners, didn't you? You got new owners like 6 months ago. You got rid of the Glazers and you sold to, I forget what that guy's name is. What's that guy's name? The guy that owns United now? Something Sir something. Jim Radcliffe? I think it's Jim Radcliffe. I get that. I think that's why DJ retired a bit early. He easily had a few years left, but it wouldn't have been worth it. Yeah, and like if you can do it right in MMA, if you can do it right in the UFC, but I think if you want to be at the top of the top of the top, and also those guys are getting paid to do it. DJ's getting paid a shitload to do it. Israel Adesanya's getting paid a shitload to do it. Bro, I was getting paid $0.00 to lose brain cells when I knew I wasn't going to be a professional boxer. So it's like, there's really no point in me sacrificing my brain cells, even if it's like a 5% chance, a 10% chance that I get CTE. What the fuck is the point in taking that risk when I can go do jiu-jitsu and it's more fun? Glazer still own most of the club. Oh shit, I didn't realize that. I thought they bought like pretty much all of it. Main thing I remember from that season, yeah, that's, bro, when I said that, that was the first thing, that was the only thing that came to my mind, was that Valentina Shevchenko didn't want to give her fight, didn't give the team water during training, which my boxing coaches used to do that as well. We used to just do no water during training. You can have water at the end. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it. It's like, what benefit does that even do? Because like in a fight, you're getting water. Does Daniel Marcos keep his O? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I'm not too confident though. Like Daniel Marcos did not look that good in his last fight. I remember watching his last fight and be like, this guy's 15-0. This guy's meant to be really, really good. But he probably will. He probably will. Actually, I don't know. Adrian Yanez is actually pretty good. I'm going to say no, actually. I'm going to swap it up and say no. Adrian Yanez beats him. Need someone like Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson on the new season of the Tough. Bro, that's actually low-key a fire idea. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about, but they should do like a reverse Tough. You know what I mean? Where like they get a whole bunch of people that are in the UFC right now and they're fighting to not get cut. So the winner, like if you win your fight, you don't get cut and then you keep on going and going and going. And then, I don't know, the winner, the eventual winner of Tough gets like a top 15 shot or something. That would be kind of sick, low-key. Honestly, the water made me throw up when I did Muay Thai. Yeah, that's if you... I've been there before. I've never actually thrown up because of water. I've thrown up because of other shit, but I've never thrown up because of water. But if you get like super, super tired, especially if it's like one of your first few times training or like in your first few months training, and you go to like a really tough session, when they give you water like halfway through or whatever, you're going to be like, holy fuck, I need a ton of water because I'm super, super tired. And then that just never goes well. You get stitch, you'll get sick, obviously, because if you're working out a fuck ton and you drink a ton of water, you're going to get done. Like, you're immediately getting sick. That's a great idea. Shit, bro. I'm not even sure if that's what you were talking about when you said need Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson, but that's the idea that came to my mind. Like, fight for your survival in Tough instead. Yeah, survival of the fittest. It's dead-ass survival of the fittest. In a fight, you drink water during breaks. I say don't try to drink a ton during training, but as much as we sweat during training, you got to replace it. Yeah, you got to get salt in too. It's the same in jiu-jitsu, bro. Like, in jiu-jitsu, you sweat a ton. Like, you sweat a fuckload in jiu-jitsu. Especially because the room is so warm. Like, if you think about, like, 30 people wrestling in an enclosed space, it's heating up fast. Anytime I see Survival of the Fittest now I just think of that Eminem song. This is, you know, the one that was Call of Duty Ghost. He's getting nut shot and eye poked at the same fucking time. Bro, that's crazy. He's getting nut shot and eye poked at the same time. That's fucking wild. You can see it too. You can see immediately if you look at like both of his eyes. One eye is like one color, the other eye is bloodshot red. Will stream Fury versus Usyk 21st December? Probably not. I think I have that. I think I have a jiu-jitsu Christmas party that day. So I'll probably go to that, but I don't know when that's gonna end. I don't know when any of that shit's gonna happen. But if not, I'll stream like the day before or whatever. Draymond Green timing, that's dead ass. Dead ass Draymond Green timing. Bro, I'm surprised we don't see eye pokes more often in like other sports like that. Bro, what is these fucking facial expressions from this doctor that came in? The doctor that came in is looking like me. It is looking like me when like it chokes deep. She's in there looking at his eye like. That's just the exact same expressions that I have when I'm like, oh, he nearly has it. Oh, that's tight. That's tight. What's your favorite fruit? It's a good question. Probably grape. I like a grape every once in a while. More people would pay for Harry to oil up than Nuts and Rodriguez. Probably not lying. There's probably some people that would pay for me to oil up. Brooks got ejected for spitting on the ref. Was that today? Was that the day that he got ejected? Nah, that's fucking crazy. Bro, he is truly a villain. Like, he's truly on demon timing. I gotta look this shit up. I gotta look this shit up to see. Also, I gotta see for fantasy tomorrow. Jets running back Brees Hall is expected to play. That's big for me. David Njoku game time decision. My fantasy season's pretty much over. I need to win my game tomorrow. I need 2 people to lose and for me to win by 4 and for me to win by 40 more than the other guy. So mine's pretty much done. My fantasy season's pretty much done, which is kind of sad. I had a good run. If Nico Collins didn't get injured, I would have for sure made the playoffs. And then I traded for Brandon Ayuk, who obviously tore his ACL. And then I traded for Debo. I also traded Debo away, but I traded for Debo and he kind of turned into a bit of a terrorist. He's also 5 from 15 from field goals. It's cap. Oh, damn. Yeah, she fully had me. I thought it's fully something he could do too. We are back on here. 2 minutes 30 through the first round. I'll whack up the timer. I need to get a new timer for Christmas. What are you boys getting for Christmas? I need some ideas for like January sales. Because most of the time I won't really get shit for Christmas. I'll just get money and then I'll like put it into the January sales. I'll try buy something nice, buy some new clothes or buy something. Do you guys have any good ideas on shit I should buy? Is there anything cool you guys bought? Or is there anything cool you guys are getting? I got Colby by decision 48-47. First 2 Buckley, maybe last 3 Colby. I think it could go something similar by that too. My only fear is that there's a 10-8 Buckley somewhere in there. No, Brooks, no one would be surprised yet, deadass. Games, that's one thing that I'm going to buy when it goes on sale. I'm hoping that it goes on sale on like the 26th is UFC 5. I do have 10 hours of UFC 5 and technically I have more. I have like 20 hours of UFC 5 because I can just get EA Play on a different account. So I'll definitely be playing some UFC 5 over the next few weeks. Get a cat. I'm more of a dog person than a cat person and I already have a dog. So I have a parlay with Colby right now. I have a parlay with Colby too. I need Colby to win for me to win €100, which I'd take right now. I'd take. 1:15 left in round 1. I'm getting a grappling dummy. I've got enough grappling dummies when I actually grapple. 1 minute 5 seconds left in round 1. Get the turkey hairline. That's not a bad one. What type of dog? I have a golden cocker spaniel. I'm gonna need a new one soon because she's like 13. But you know what? That's for another time. I'm going to get a stand mixer. What the fuck is that? You should buy some massage machine, message machine for body aches. I presume that's massage machine for body aches. Like the jet gun thing do you see people using? My body doesn't ache that bad, though. I'm going to be real. Like the only time my body aches is from me doing something stupid. Say I'm in like a Kimura and I'm just like trying to fight out of the Kimura really hard, or say I'm in like an armbar and I'm trying to like wiggle or fight my way out of an armbar. That's the only time when my shit actually really hurts. Which I don't think one of those guns is going to help. 15 seconds left in round 1. It hasn't been that entertaining of a round 1. Daniel Marcos hasn't pushed up against the fence. Adrian Yanez looked okay. Daniel Marcos has looked okay. Kind of difficult to score that round, to be honest with you. The way you worded it is weird. Well, the way I worded what? Get protein powder? I don't really use protein powder either. Also, I don't really go to the gym. I just kind of do jiu-jitsu. I mean, like for cooking, what the fuck is a stand mixer? I thought it was like some DJ shit. No bullshit. I'm terrible at cooking stuff, bro. I'm terrible at cooking. Stand mixer. Oh yeah, I know one of these. Yeah. We got one of these in my kitchen. These are loud as fuck, bro. Anytime I go into my kitchen, it's like a hurricane when I go in there and this shit's on. All right, can they not get a quiet one of these? Are these expensive? Damn. I didn't realize they had it like that. Holy fuck. €610. I thought these were like fucking €40. Fuck me, these are expensive. Who knew? Okay, wait. No. It's okay. This one's 110. That kind of makes a little bit more sense. Bro, I saw this shit and it was $5.99 and I was like, damn. I didn't realize they were that expensive. That one's 110 though. These just must be like fucking huge ones or something. Yeah, that one's 179. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. How many Christmas gifts are you giving this year? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to like my immediate family. To both my sisters and both my parents. They're the only people that I'm buying Christmas gifts for, I think. Nobody else. Get salt spray. I do kind of want to get those, what are they called? What are the things that Joe Rogan inhales on? Ooh, Daniel Marcos wobbled, or Adriana's wobbled Daniel Marcos, little check hook. Little went there. Caught him right on the chin. Nice little right hand. Daniel Marcos still doesn't really have his legs under him. I'm not sure Adriana's realized that he actually like wobbled him with that left hook. Been a good little strike and battle though, first 40 seconds of this second round. Been kind of technical in between them. Daniel Marcos is someone who I think, I don't know, this is going to sound weird, but could do with taking a loss. I feel like you've got too much hype on you when you have that like undefeated record. And I don't think he's actually good enough to be undefeated right now. Guillotine is the most unskillful submission in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's only the submission I get the most. Now, it actually used to be the submission I get the most. I don't actually get it a ton anymore. I don't really get a ton of guillotines. I'm trying to think, what submission do I get a lot in Jiu-Jitsu right now? Rear naked chokes, I get a lot, but I feel like that's just like where you end up. I get kind of basic submissions in Jiu-Jitsu a lot. Footlocks. I actually get a lot of footlocks. I get a lot of footlocks. That's probably where I get the most. No, a smaller one around, smaller ones are like €40 or more. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Get Hustlers University. Is Hustlers University still a thing, or did they shut it down? Get a foot scrubber. I kind of want to get one of those like foot extenders. I see a lot of people rocking them. Rear naked choke, my favorite. I'm fucking. I need to improve my rear naked choke game. In the gi, I legit never get rear naked chokes anymore, and I need to get better at getting actual collar chokes. I'm a 3-stripe white belt. You can give your dad UFC Fight Pass for Christmas. You essentially have UFC Fight Pass. Like, I have the fights right here. I have the channel that they're on, which is essentially UFC Fight Pass. They have 100K a month, 5 mil in revenue. Damn. I didn't realize they still had it like that. Fuck me. See, I never really understood Hustlers University. Like, I understand the concept to it, and I think it would be good if there's like 10 people in there, or like 15 people in there. But if you have like 50,000 people in there all trying to do the methods, it's like, bro, it's not going to work. You can't have 50,000 people doing the same methods. I'm a no-gi type of person. I also prefer no-gi, but I'm trying to get better in the gi, so I'm training more in the gi. Because I feel like if I'm not good in the gi at white belt and I get to blue belt, I'm just going to stop doing the gi. Especially if I'm like getting submitted by some white belt that just only trains gi. 1 minute 55 left inside round 2. Nice little 1-2 by Adrian Yanez. I saw some alpha male boot camp where you pay 10K to get bitched around for a month. Damn. What's your hottest take about every champ? Probably make a video about that pretty soon. I'm pretty sure I made a video about that not too long ago. I'm definitely going to do a hot takes video soon because I haven't done one in ages. I haven't done a hot takes video in ages. And that's perfect content for when there's not a lot of UFC fights going on. Bang. Do I know how to wrap gifts? No. Most time I'll just give it to him in a bag or whatever. Like, I feel like wrapping gifts is kind of overrated. It's like, do you really care if the gift is wrapped? Just leave the motherfucker there. It'll be good. How am I 25 seconds behind meth streams? I don't even have the timer up. You can't see how fucking, you can't see how far I am. 1 minute left in round 2. Adrian Yanez is kind of starting to command this fight a little bit. My arm hurts, bro. I was the dummy essentially in training. I was the person that was like doing the, how the fuck do I describe what I was doing? Essentially, the instructor needed someone to show what we were doing that day, and it was me, okay? I was the person, and it was triangle into armbar into, I think it was just triangle into armbar. And now my arms hurt. Because he can pull off an armbar extremely well. He gets an armbar very tight. So this left arm got armbarred maybe 40 times in one day. And now my arm just hurts like shit. Opinion on jumping guillotines. I'm a massive fan of jumping guillotines. I think if you're a UFC fighter, I don't advise it. But me personally, I literally jump guillotines constantly. Like, I mean, more than Dustin Poirier jumps guillotines. If you try to take me down, you're getting guillotined. You're getting guillotines. Whether it works or not, I promise you, I'm trying that guillotine. Freezing take, if Shower beats MVP, gets a title eliminator, title shot because of privilege. I'd agree at 205 or heavyweight. At 85, 85 is too stacked. Like, people like Anthony Hernandez more than people like Shower Bullet. People like Bo Nickel more than they like Shower Bullet. People like, Izzy or Hamzat Chimaev or someone like that more than they like Shower Bullet for him to actually jump. If he was at 205, though, I could definitely see him getting it. What did I think of Troy versus Brito? Bro, this fucking arm actually hurts so bad. Started hurting randomly. It's like a little ache, you know what I mean? Mid-ass fight. I think this fight's been okay. It hasn't been great. I used to get a lot of arm triangles. Bro, I burn my arms out trying to like squeeze arm triangles. I burn my arms out constantly. So I'll get to them, but most time if I'm like at the point where I can get an arm triangle, I'll just go to mount. I'll just go to mount and get like a Americana or something. I feel like wrapping gifts is a skill though. I feel like it's something that like if I really wanted to learn, I could just look up a YouTube tutorial and be like, yeah, how do I wrap gifts? And it would tell me. Mexican or Chinese food, I feel like there's a place for both. You know what I mean? I feel like that there's a place for both. In Ireland, Chinese food also includes spice bags. If you take spice bags away, it's Mexican immediately. But I don't know. I don't even know if Chinese is better with spice bags. Bro, these guys are starting to scrap a little bit now. Third round, they're going after a little bit. I'll back the timer up. Holy fuck. Oh my. Bro, they've got me fucking swerving in and out of the way. Oh shit. That's going to be like a second behind. Nice takedown by Daniel Marcos. I did see, who did I see playing rubber guard today? I saw someone playing rubber guard today where I was like, damn, I've never seen anybody in the UFC play rubber guard. It was somebody that was good. Someone that was a favorite. I can't remember who. Oh, it was, fuck, I forget his name. Bro, I forget so many people's names inside the UFC. It was the guy that fought Joel Alvarez, Drakkar Klose. Drakkar Klose was playing rubber guard earlier today, and I was like, okay, Drakkar, I see you. That 10th planet shit. Buckley or Covington? I think Colby Covington takes it. Why is MVP moving up? I think that like there's just not that much for him to do at I think there's just not that much for him to do at 70. Like there's not that interesting fights. 85 at least. Even if he beats Shower Bullet, he can go to Michel Pereira. He can go to I don't know somebody else in at 85, Paulo Costa, someone like that. I feel like at 70, there's no real good fight for him. Like Jeff Neal, is that a good fight? Not really. He's essentially gonna get the same treatment that Magny and Jeff Neal get, where it's, hey, listen, Carlos Pradas is this new up-and-coming prodigy. He's a striker. Can you fight him? Yeah, sure. Hey, look at this new striker that's coming up. Look at this new... What the fuck's going on in the broadcast? Okay, it's fixed. But I think that he's just going to be like a test dummy for the new prospects at 170. At 85, I think he's actually going to get good fights. Yanez couldn't benefit studying the Philly shell. Dude, don't protect his head. Who else was using that Philly shell today? Because there was a lot of shit that I saw in this prelim where I was like, damn. Oh, I think it was Sean Woodson. Sean Woodson used that Philly shell constantly, which I think is actually, like, it's really good for Sean Woodson just because he's so tall. So it's, first of all, really difficult to hit him in the head so he can keep this hand kind of a little bit lower. And he gets to protect his body because he's got these big fucking huge long arms. Joel Alvarez versus Turner or Dawson? I'd rather see Joel Alvarez against Jalen Turner. I like this game plan from Daniel Marcos to go in here and wrestle Adrian Yanez. I actually don't mind this game plan at all. Can he please let go of that guillotine? Woodson performed great. Yeah, he's bro, he looks really good. And he's such a dangerous matchup for everybody at 45 just because he's so fucking strange. Like, he's 6'3" at 145. Ilia Topuria is 5'6" at 145. Volkanovski's 5'6" at 145. Like, you see how much bigger Max Holloway looks than Topuria than Volkanovski? Sean Woodson is 4 inches taller than Max Holloway is. ¿Qué pasa, hermano? Bien, A2. Spanish is there, bro. The Spanish is there. I'm bilingual, multilingual. I can do it in Spanish. I can do it in French. I can't do it in German. Can't do it in Japanese or Arabic or anything like that. But Irish, I can do it in. English, I can definitely do it in. Opinion on Ilia saying he's going to 155? I don't like it. In fact, I hate it. I think it's a terrible, terrible idea from Ilia Topuria. It doesn't really help out what he wants to do. He said that he's going to retire in 3 years. Even, like, first of all, you're probably not going to get 2 belts at 55. As long as you're taking the gamble, what Ilia Topuria is essentially doing is, Ilia Topuria is taking the gamble that Belal Muhammad holds his belt at, or that Belal Muhammad loses his belt at 170 fast enough for Islam Makhachev to go up and get double champ. That's what he's taking the gamble on, because he didn't beat Islam. Like, I'd love to see the opening odds for Ilia Topuria against Islam Makhachev. I'd say Islam is a big favorite. A big, big, big favorite. Still baffles me that Woodson was a heavyweight. Was he actually? I feel like I've seen that before. I feel like I've seen footage of him as a heavyweight, but I can't remember it. Because he's been a featherweight pretty much ever since he's been in the UFC. When did he fight a heavyweight? What was it? ORFA? That was, dude, he fought an ORFA at 180. 185. Yeah, his first few fights. Bro, that original weight cut here must have literally nearly killed him, bro. He goes from 185, January 28th, he fought at 185. 6 months later, not even 6 months later, 5 months later, he's fighting at 55, bro. What the fuck kind of diet was he on to make that weight? What kind of diet did he have to be on to make that weight? That's fucking insane. That is insane. I can tell you for a fact, Dublin is not stacked, brother. Dublin is not stacked, especially when you compare it to, like, bro, America is pretty fucking stacked. Russia is pretty stacked. You look at, like, Sweden's pretty stacked. All those, like, Nordic countries, Sweden, Norway, all those motherfuckers, they're pretty stacked. Dublin's not that stacked, brother, I'll be real. I'll be real. Dublin does have some bodies, though. Dublin does have some bodies, for real. Just not that many. I'd say, like, the average girl in Dublin is a lot worse looking than the average girl in, like, Sweden or some shit. Or Russia. Ilia out of camp weighs 180, can cut at 170 and give 10 pounds of bounce. Ilia's a real danger at lightweight. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think he's too small. Like, 180 at lightweight is small. 180 at lightweight is just below what most people are cutting. Like, Islam Makhachev, if he was to really, really be out of camp, is probably 200, bro. He's probably 200. Charles Oliveira, the same. Like, when Charles Oliveira retires, he's probably going to be like 210, 215, 220. Like, those motherfuckers are big as shit. Are big as fuck. And, like, Ilia Topuria doesn't showcase any of the signs that you get off a bad weight cut. I think he just doesn't want to weight cut that much anymore. Because if you think about, like, the signs of a bad weight cut, the signs you're cutting too much weight. Chinny, which Ilia Topuria isn't really. We saw him get head kicked and be absolutely fine. Then you look at cardio. His cardio doesn't look too bad. We haven't really seen it that much. But even in that Josh Emmett fight, 25 minutes, no problem. Like, why is he moving up to 55? He's small at 55. He's a big 45er. Ilia Topuria is a big 45er. You can see that, like, he's built. He's not tall, but he's a big 45er. He's a small 55er. Compare him to Arman. Arman's pretty much the same height, same height, same kind of weight. I'll look up Arman Sarukian's build and then Islam Makhachev's build. And Arman's a little bit bigger than Ilia is. And Arman Sarukian is a lot bigger. He's a lot bigger, bro. Like, look at Arman here. Arman's big. Arman's big, bro. Daniel Marcos gets the decision, by the way, improves to 17-0. Don't hate that decision. Thought it was okay. Thought it was a decent fight. I like the wrestling from Daniel Marcos. But if we compare that to Ilia Topuria, like, he is convincingly bigger than what Ilia is. Let me go back and forth. Okay, so here's Ilia. You see Ilia right here? I'm trying to get a photo that's kind of like in a similar position. Look at this. Okay, this is a similar position for Ilia Topuria right here. Compare this one to, let me duplicate this. Duplicate. And then let's go backwards. I hate to have to, okay, here we go. Arman Sarukian. Where's the one of him, like, at a weigh-in? There was, yeah, okay, here we go. Compare this photo of Arman Sarukian to this photo of Ilia Topuria, you can see that there's a big difference, bro. There's a big difference. There's a big, big difference. And you might say that's just weigh-ins, but like even out of camp, okay? That's what Arman Tsarukyan probably close to camp or in camp looks like. Trying to find one of Ilia Topuria when he's... There's not that many photos of Ilia Topuria just fucking walking around shirtless. If I looked like Ilia Topuria, I'd probably walk around shirtless a lot. That looks kind of like him out of camp. I'm trying to find one here. I don't want to look up shirtless Ilia Topuria pics because I don't want that. Okay, this is literally the exact same background, exact same photo. Are we seeing the difference? Arman Tsarukyan is a lot bigger than he is, bro. He's a lot bigger than he is. Is it just me or did you all think that Yanez won? I thought it was a 50-50 fight. I thought the wrestling actually, like in those striking fights where it's like close striking fights and it goes down to a close decision, I think wrestling wins it. So that takedown will win over a judge. That takedown in that like 30-40 seconds control time. Leon got the most aesthetic physique in the world. Yeah, no, he does have a nice physique. Who's my all-time and current favorite UFC fights or UFC fighters? My all-time and current favorite UFC fights. I presume you mean fighters. I'm gonna go with you meaning fighters. If you mean fights, just say it, and then I'll fucking answer that too. It's all-time is Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt's my number one all-time. Then you look at probably, I obviously love Conor because Conor's Irish. Who else do I like? Who else do I like as a UFC fighters? You got Conor there. Izzy, I like a lot. I'm trying to think of them, bro. Because I always forget people when I think about like all-time favorite UFC fighters. Because I like a lot of UFC fighters. Like I like Dricus a ton. I like Izzy a ton. I like Joannis Brito. I like a lot. Diego Lopez. I like a lot. I meant fighters. Yeah, okay, I thought that. How did you score that fight out of 29-28 Yanez? I wasn't like scoring it too in depth, but I did think that Daniel Marcos won at 2-1. Do you collect UFC cards? I don't. I kind of like to get into the habit though. See, I don't want to get addicted to any shit like that though, because I get addicted to shit fast. You know what I mean? Like if I start doing something and I like that, we're going to continue to do it. I've got an addictive personality in a good sense and a bad sense. So it's like, I don't really want to start like even match attacks. I'm not sure that people from like the UK and Ireland will know what match attacks were. Match attacks, I used to go in and buy like 25 packets of match attacks. No bullshit. Someone gives me like 20 euro for my birthday, immediately 25 pack match attacks. Give me that shit right now. That's all I bought when I was younger. And that's when it started. So if I get into more like card collecting type shit and I actually have some money now where I can like I'm not struggling for like 10 euro, 15 euro. I can buy 50 euro worth, no problem. That could be a problem. Harry, are you ever going to do a shoe collection video? I might when I build it up a little bit. I feel like you need to have like at least 30 pairs of shoes to do a shoe collection video. But I'd like to do one. I'd like to do one for sure. You can see all the shoes behind me. That's not even, there's another row of shoes below that too. But I want to buy some more shoes too. Should I get into the scene? Be good to see. Should get into the scene. Be good to see you have a stream on whatnot about UFC cards. Yeah, I feel like it would be cool. I've seen some people open packs on stream when they're doing watch parties. I think who does that? Connor Burks, I think, does that. And Connor Burks I love Connor Burks. I think he's funny as fuck. Good MMA personality. Jamil Gaziev physique is Arnold Classic worthy. He dwarfs Ronnie Coleman. Jamil Gaziev outweighs Ronnie Coleman and maybe has 3% of his muscle. Watching you from Cuba? Damn, shout out to the Cubans. Great boxing over in Cuba. They got a good little Olympic program. Cody's a real what if. He had real promise, bro. TJ Dillashaw ruined him. And I'm going to forever hate TJ Dillashaw for that. Do I think Talbot can genuinely compete for a title in the future? Yeah, for sure. I think he's probably the most likely out of any of those 35 prodigies to compete for a title. Like, Rinya Nakamura is good. The only difference that I see in between him and Rinya Nakamura is that Rinya Nakamura is fully credited in a sport. If you understand what I mean, like, Bo Nickel is a champion collegiate wrestler. Rinya Nakamura is a under 21 world champion freestyle wrestler. Peyton Talbot doesn't really have that, like, glory double champ behind him for striking or whatever. No Irish fighter really got aura. That's just cap. Literally, prime Conor McGregor has the most aura of any UFC fighter ever. What do you think is the biggest what if in the UFC? I think it's Zabit or Cody. Biggest what if in the UFC. I did a video about big what ifs. I think probably the biggest one is what if Conor never went to fight Floyd. I think Conor would probably be the first. I think Conor would probably be the first triple champ. Maybe have some of the most defenses ever. Well, I suppose him against Khabib would be difficult. But like, what about Conor and Khabib if Conor doesn't go to fight Floyd? How would Conor have looked in the UFC if he never went to go fight Floyd? Bro, these fucking stupid TikTok songs get stuck in my head, bro. And I'm trying to get the shit out of my head. The one that's stuck in my head right now is, I'm not sure if you guys know what it is. It's that Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. Bro, that fucking song, I hear 24/7 in my head now. I heard it with like one guy who was on like a tube or a Lewis or a tram, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he was out there and he like got off the Lewis with that blaring out of a speaker, did a backflip and just kind of kept on walking. And now that has been stuck in my fucking head all day. Yeah, but Prime Conor was ages ago. True. Prime Conor was ages ago. But I still think it's one of like the biggest what ifs. Like Zabit was fucking ages ago too. Dustin Jacoby, former CFFC middleweight champion. See, like, that's why we can't take these fucking promotions serious, bro. How is Dustin Jacoby a champion in a promotion? Like, what the fuck are we doing, man? What would Conor look like at 35? Shit, we can see right now. We can see right now what Conor would look like at 35. Addicted to drugs and drinking and probably never going to fight inside the UFC again. The guy, yeah, bro, the guy with the speaker suitcase. That guy, bro. That's the guy. As fucking, he pops up, bro. My timeline on Instagram is such brain rot shit now, bro. Like, it is just honestly the craziest shit of all time. It's like those, it's literally just like compilations for people with like ADHD or autism or something. And it's just like all shit like that. Like, it'll be like 5 marbles in a line racing. And I'll be like, which marble's gonna win? And I'll be sat there like a little fucking 2-year-old, just like, the blue one, no, the red one, the purple one, the purple one's gonna get it. Just this fucking, this random like Need for Speed course with 4 marbles going through it. Bro, I'm telling you, this speaker guy must be popping, bro, because I see him a ton. And I'm watching his videos through. I'm not gonna lie to you. I watch his shit through. Take a look at our Cuban prospect, Yadier Del Valle, already signed for the UFC. But I'm not going to lie, Cuban prospects are going to need to repair my trust. I had all of my trust in Rob Elise de España. I thought he was the one. I thought he was the future. And he broke my heart. The Cuban prospects are going to need to win my trust back. So if this is the guy, if you're telling me that he's the guy, you're going to need to, like, that's a lot to talk about. You know what I mean? That's a lot to talk about. What's good, crew? What if Nick Diaz didn't get suspended? See, I don't even think Nick Diaz would have done that much, even if he didn't get suspended. He's gone up against GSP. GSP. I suppose him getting suspended, GSP wasn't at that time, so I don't know, maybe. I think Shavkat lost a lot of aura to Ian. I think aura comes and goes. Like, I think the whole concept is just based on, like, let me think of somebody, like, I think it's just based on like how good your performance is. It's essentially like how scary you are is aura. You know what I mean? Do I think Petrino could be a top 5 to 10 contender in light heavyweight? Yes. Bro, I could be a top 5 to 10 contender in light heavyweight. If I went in there right now, they see me throw up one triangle, maybe get a Kimura or something, I could get a top 5 to 10 shot at heavyweight or at light heavyweight right now. I don't trust in any more prospects over 170 anymore. Deadass. Well, actually, no, 85. 85 has a ton of prospects that are good as fuck too. But those 205, 265, those any women's prospect, it's like, no. Kamaru Usman, I see him there cage side, bro. Is that Kamaru Usman's girl? That girl's bad as fuck. Shout out Kamaru Usman. Shout out Marty getting it done. God damn, that girl's bad as fuck. I wonder if Kamaru Usman's there cage side because he wants that rematch against Colby if Colby wins. That would kind of make sense. Yeah, or is literally just recency bias. It's literally just how good have you been recently. It's like we could take away that word almost completely. It's like, let's get rid of aura. Let's just say like, yo, this guy's a good fighter. Yo, this guy can really fucking fight. Because with Alex Pereira, a guy that knocks out everybody, a guy with a monster left hook with like a stone-faced personality, that's not aura. He's just scary. Exactly. Aura comes and goes. After 3 or 3, people call Lopez a bum because he gassed out due to all the cash rate BS and almost lost losing to Ige. Bro, that's what I mean. And then like the next fight, they'll be like, oh my God, Diego Lopez is the most aura inside the UFC. Look at all the leg locks he gets. Look what he did to Brian Ortega. That's aura right there. It's like, name one motherfucker in the UFC that isn't good that has aura. Name one motherfucker that's 0-4 in the UFC with aura. They just don't exist. It's like the 2 scales. If you're 4-0 in the UFC, you've got aura. If you're 0-4 in the UFC, you're cringe. Why would it make sense that they already fought twice? Usman needs to fight a prospect just because like they're both at like the tail ends of their career. Bro, how are you like, I do not understand this shit, man. How are you seriously at a UFC card, at a UFC event? It's the main card and you haven't even fucking showed up yet. Like, I'm seeing all of these empty ass seats front row. All of these empty seats front row. Like, this is a fight now where you have to be there for the prelims. If you're not there for the prelims, you're just simply not a UFC fan. You get a chance to see Joel Alvarez up close right there and you're not fucking watching. DJ is too short for it. DC is too fat for it. No, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Ige's, yeah, bro. Ige's good, bro. Dan Ige is good. And after that Diego Lopez fight, people were kind of quick to judge. But then you see what he did to Lerone Murphy, and he nearly beat Lerone Murphy too. And you're like, okay. Do you think Roy Val will get a title shot? He's gonna need to be. He needs one of 2 things. He needs Pantoja to lose the belt, or to be like the guy. Where it's like a Max Holloway situation, where it's just like, bro, there's absolutely no way anybody but him. We don't want to see anybody but him. Other than that, it's like, when you look at the other fights that Pantoja's had, the Urseg fight was pretty close, and Kai Kara-France just smoked Steve Urseg, so that's kind of like a way for Kai Kara-France to get that shot. And then you kind of look at that Brandon Moreno fight, split decision, super, super close. So they're 2 guys that I could see getting it before Brandon Royval, even if I do think that Brandon Royval probably beats those guys. Super freezing take off the podcast couch. Henry Cejudo beats every heavyweight prospect. Like, I don't know. It's tough. Probably not. I could, like, it's not too far away, though. That shows you how bad heavyweight is, where I have to seriously think about that, where I'm like, damn, you know, he might. Top 5 fighters that I duck. Give me Aspinall. Give me John Jones. Give me Islam Makhachev. Give me Alex Pereira. And then give me... Who else would I duck as a UFC fighter? Well, I suppose I probably can't say champions, can I? Because the champion you want to fight if you want to get a championship belt. So I'm not including champions right now. I'll say Peyton Talbot. Who else I think is a good ass prospect? See, but now you're trying to get me to leak my prospect list. Give me Peyton Talbot. Give me Caio Bravo. Give me, who else? Give me Carlos Paredes. Trying to think who else. Who else is a good prospect? Give me Diego Lopez. I'm fighting Diego Lopez for shit. No way. And then somebody a light heavyweight or heavyweight. Surely there's someone in one of those 2 divisions. Give me Aspinall. Aspinall's an interim champion. Doesn't count. Actually, Hamzat. Yeah, Hamzat. Hamzat I'm ducking for sure. Because I'm just not sure I'm trying to keep my jaw in place. My jaw right now, right here, don't mind it. Don't mind my jaw. A lot of things I don't like. The hairline, number 1. Hairline I don't like. Jaw can stay right. Jaw can stay right where it is. Don't want that squeezed off. I'm okay. 1 minute 52 left in this first round. Victor Bertuccio goes for a takedown. Immediately gets reversed. That is not your bag, Vitor. That is not your bag, brother. You're not ducking Shamil. I promise you right now, on my mother's life, I will fight Shamil today. And I think I could beat him. I think I could beat Shamil. Like that ass, you give me 10K. I don't really want to do MMA. I'd like to do jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu, I think I'd beat Shamil right now. No bullshit. I think me and Shamil, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, I'll beat him. No bullshit. I think I'll beat him. Diego Lopez needs to change his haircut for aura. What, you think like shaved head Diego Lopez? That could be kind of hard. feel like he wouldn't actually look that good with a shaved head. I don't mind his haircut, honestly. I think his haircut's kind of cool right now. Like some different shit than what you usually see in the UFC. Because I feel like everybody in the UFC has like a shaved head. They either have like a shaved head or a little bit of hair. And so that's probably because most of them are fucking Dagestanis. Dana booked the fight. Shit, Dana, make it happen. CJI 2, Craig Jones, make it happen. I'll fuck him up. No bullshit. Shamil got that blob in him. It don't matter. I'm smoking his ass. Shaved Lopez would look like a skinhead. Diego Lopez looks homeless. I actually think he looks pretty good. Like, for stuff that he can change, his face is like a little bit squished in, you know what I mean? It's kind of like they put a face on and then they put the other shit on in like 0.5x. But apart from that, I think he looks aight. I think he looks aight. I think Vitor Belfort sucked after his haircut change. Nah, the haircut change lost him his powers. I just think light heavyweights suck. I'll be real. I just don't think that there's any good light heavyweights. We need to start just picking up light heavyweights who we think are like good mixed martial artists. Because anytime you pick up a striker, ass. Anytime you pick up a wrestler, ass. Pick up someone who you think is good at all of it. Let's be realistic. Nobody can beat Ilia at featherweight. I don't know. I think Ilia could definitely be beat at featherweight. You need someone. I think Diego Lopez is the right guy to beat him too. You need an elite finisher. Bro, TRT Vitor was a soul collector. Bro, it's crazy that he still lost to John Jones. That TRT Vitor still lost to John Jones and still got fucked up by John Jones. To be fair, he did have that armbar. A TRT Vitor, okay, could not finish that armbar against John Jones where he had that shit locked up. I don't know how John Jones's arm didn't snap off the fucking bone. Who's your favorite fighter? My favorite fighter all time, Cody Garbrandt. My favorite fighter right now, Cody Garbrandt. Because he's still fighting. If he stops fighting, number 2 is probably... I actually don't know who number 2 is. See, it fluctuates a lot. Like, my favorite fighter fluctuates all the time. It's not like I'm not really one of those person that's like a fan of one fighter and I'm like a super big fan of that fighter. I'm more just like a fan of a lot of guys. Like, I like Islam Makhachev a lot. I think he's really good. I like Drikas a lot. I think he's really good. I like Israel Adesanya a lot. There's only like 3 or 4 fighters I don't like. Don't like TJ Dillashaw. Don't like Bilal. Don't like Merab. John Jones sold his soul to the devil for success in MMA. I'm not even sure if he sold his soul to the devil. That motherfucker might just straight up be the devil. No bullshit. I always say, I love John Jones inside the cage. I like his shit inside the cage and I like his mentality. But outside the cage, I'm not sure if we can really like John Jones that much outside the cage. Bro, Vitor Petrino, how the fuck are you out here? Bro, the tweet that Robbie Glover just put out. Petrino is a sniper walking down Dustin Jacoby. Did you? Are we seeing the same shit that I'm seeing? This motherfucker is not a sniper. Bilal actually ain't that bad. Does he have a gun to your head right now? Is your name by chance Stevie Wonder? Even if you're Stevie Wonder, it's probably worse. Because all you know about Bilal is hearing him on the mic, and that's worse than watching him fight. What's a couple of your favorite fights, past and current? One of mine is that War Diego Sanchez and Gilbert Melendez. What are some of my favorite fights that I watched in the past? I feel like any Max Holloway fight, like Max Holloway when he was just under Volkanovski, but like beating the shit out of all those contenders. I love those fights. What are some other bangers? I feel like it's kind of cliche, but obviously Cody Garbrandt against Dominic Cruz. That one's a fucking heater. Have we all forgot about Aralbai? That's kind of what happens with prodigies a lot of the time, is that a prodigy will be talked about a lot and everybody will be like, oh my God, look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. And then it will die down as soon as they lose. Mick Tobacco will take a loss and people will be like, I don't want to play with you anymore. I don't like you anymore. To beat Ilia Topuria, you need an Ilia Topuria. That's probably what it is. Or you need a Diego Lopez. You need someone who's going to like jump on a leg lock and snap the fuck out of it. Just like anything pops up, leg lock, triangle, armbar, Kimura, anything, heel hook, and he's just like immediately jumping on it, squeezing the fuck out of it. Aoki lock, anything. It's like... And that's what you need. You need someone who's willing to take multiple chances against Dana White. Or against... I just saw the name. Against Ilia Topuria. Not gonna lie, Bilal would smoke GSP and it wouldn't be close. Dana, I know that you're trying to sell the champions you have right now, But Bilal is not the one to jump behind, okay? I know you don't like GSP. I know he asked for too much money, even though it was probably the right amount of money considering how much he was making you. I know he did that, Dana. But there's no need to go to Bilal and be a Bilal fan. There's no need to do that, Dana. We don't need that around here. Be a good, honest Christian man. Yeah? You don't like Bilal. Don't lie. If Ilia beats Diego, would you be for him going to 155? It depends what he wants to do, okay? It really depends what he wants to do. I think him going up a division, unless he has an immediate title shot locked up, is a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. It doesn't make any sense. If he wants to, like he says, stay in MMA for 3 more years, it doesn't make any sense at all. If you're going up and knocking a title shot. I suppose if he beats Diego Lopez, I wouldn't mind it. But I think by the time that Diego Lopez gets there, we'll have a new contender. We'll have someone new and interesting for him to fight. So if I was him, I'd stay at 45, become the 45-pound goat, and then probably jump up to 55. I'd also fight for more than 3 years. I think he has to fight Volk, yeah. If he has to fight Volk, I can kind of see why he wants to go up to 55. That's the only thing that kind of makes sense. If Dana White is like, you have to fight Volkanovski, you're not fighting anybody else, then I can kind of understand, which it looks like it's going to be. But even Ilia Topuria said he didn't have a problem fighting Volk. Ilia Topuria was like, yeah, we can do it one more time. Do I think Ilia can genuinely beat Islam? No. I think Islam beats Ilia Topuria pretty convincingly. I think he beats him easier than he beat Volkanovski. Because, like, I just don't... Like, there's no way in my mind Ilia Topuria can KO Islam Makhachev. I think even if he hits him clean, it's going to be difficult for him to KO him. Because the reach is such a big difference, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, okay? Ilia Topuria has really, really long arms for a 45er. But if I look up Islam Makhachev's reach, like, Islam's got fucking long arms for a 55er. Islam Makhachev reach. Islam has a 70-inch reach. That's actually not that long. I thought it was a little bit longer. I thought it was a... Wait, no, this shit says he has a 76-inch reach. Okay, now, most places say 70-inch reach. Most places say 70-inch reach. Let me look up... Ilia Topuria's might actually be longer than that. Pretty sure Ilia Topuria's got like a 73-inch reach. Damn. Oh, no, 69-inch reach. Okay, so the reach actually isn't that big of a difference. I thought the reach was actually a lot bigger. I didn't realize Edson Barbosa had a 75-inch reach. God damn. Does Charles Oliveira? I know one of them has a big, long reach. Charles, yeah, okay. So Charles has a 74-inch reach. That's what I was looking at earlier. I was looking at someone earlier and I was looking at like reaches because Ilia Topuria has to get to the inside to land that big shot. So it's like, let me throw this jab and then let me lead behind it with a big right overhand. If someone has a 5-inch reach advantage on you, that's going to make things a lot more difficult. That's going to make things a lot more difficult. I mean, Islam has been knocked out before. You can't train a chin. True. You doubted Ilia twice. If he beats Lopez, you should start believing in him more. I think he will beat Lopez. I think I'd predict him to go out there and beat Diego Lopez. I just think that it's a... Bro, what the fuck is this? That's disgraceful. You're telling me you're opening up the new year with a Mackenzie Dern, Amanda Ribas fight night? Jesus Christ, bro. Holy fuck, that's disgusting. I think that's the same day as fucking NFL playoffs are on too. Let me take a look at the rest of this fight night and see who else is on this fight night, because this is looking disgusting. No, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do this shit. I refuse to believe that this fight night exists. Cesar Almeida, Abdul Razak Al Hassan co-main? This isn't even worth watching the fucking the main card on. What kind of bullshit is this? C-Rod, okay. I don't mind the C-Rod fight. That's a pretty good fight. I don't know who that is. I'm pretty sure he's coming off Dana White Contender Series. 23 years old. That'd be pretty interesting. Okay, we gotta look this shit up though. UFC. Maybe there's more confirmed fights elsewhere. UFC Fight Night Dern versus Ribas too. Because there's no way that they only have 4 confirmed fights for a fight for the next UFC event. Okay, here we go. Announced bouts. Nah. Chris Curtis, Roman Kopolov's actually not bad. Nah. Kind of mid. That's not a bad fight. That's a decent fight. That's not a bad fight. Ass. Ass. Most of these fights are just straight up ass. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, ass. Ass. Yeah, most of these fights are ass. I'm going to be straight up. This is not the way that I would open up the new year. C-Rod's pretty good. I fuck with C-Rod. This fight would be okay to open up the card. This fight is dog shit. That's just dog shit. And especially if they're, like, if we don't have Chris Curtis or Roman Kopylov, that's main card. Has to be main card with this main card. Has to be main card. I don't like it, but it probably should be main card. Bro, that's a fucking terrible card. God fucking damn, bro. That is awful. Does anybody else see how awful that fight night is? I wonder if Sean Woodson can beat Ilia based off reach. It's going to be a difficult matchup. Like, it's going to be difficult for Ilia to get up to Sean Woodson's chin, and I'm not even trolling. Gunner's Paradise in the main event, dead ass. That's legit the only reason that should be a main event. Is for them horny motherfuckers out there that want to watch the UFC. Bro, there's X videos. We do not need Mackenzie Dern, Amanda Rebash main events. Yes, Mackenzie Dern weigh-in. I mean, fight. This is a great start. Shit, bro, get her to weigh in every time. I don't mind the weigh-in shout. I don't mind the weigh-in shouts, no problem. Just have her be the ring girl. Mackenzie Dern can actually fight. She's pretty good. Don't get me wrong, she's pretty good. She ain't good enough to be a main event. She ain't good enough to be a main event. By no means good enough to be a main event. Do you think Strickland deserves this rematch, or do you think DDP should have fought Hamzat? I think that DDP and Hamzat, like, I'm pretty sure Hamzat would have been offered the fight, and he probably said no. Probably said it's too close, that I don't have enough time. And then they were like, okay, well, we want DDP to fight, so DDP Strickland. I guess that's what happened. We're talking about Volk has half the boxing ability and a quarter the power of Ilia, despite that in the first fight, Volk dropped Islam several times. Ilia will sleep Islam if he touches him. I don't think Volk has half the boxing ability Ilia has, and I definitely don't think he has one quarter the power of Ilia. You also, oh, damn, Dustin Jacoby slapped Vitor Petrino. Holy fuck, he slapped him. One punch, just a little right overhand. Holy shit, bro. He slapped him. God damn. Another 205-pound prodigy. Gone. Light heavyweight cannot keep a prodigy. Damn, he slapped him fucking clean, bro. That was just one punch, KO. I was just like looking over at the monitor, looking over at the chat, looking over at the monitor, and then bang, I just see him slapped out cold. Huge, just right hand right to the chin. Could not have been any cleaner. And you can see he's just face down, ass up. Doesn't see it coming at all. Tries to throw a check hook, so can't put his hands up or anything. Yeah, it's a tough one. That is a tough one. No more 205-pound prodigies. That's next fight's co-main. So we got co-main, then we have the main event. Which the main event, I'd guess, is going to go to decision. I'd guess the main event's going to go to decision. I'm also going to put a little bet on Joaquin Buckley via KO. I like a Joaquin Buckley via KO here. What is that? Damn, he's only 2.5 by KO. Holy shit, I thought that they must be 100% sure that this fight's going to... Oh, no, actually, they think that this fight is less likely to go the distance than it is to go the distance. We still got our Umar Sy and Ming Yang Zhang. Bro, nobody looks to be it. Especially the strikers, bro. Any striker we get at 205 is just like, you're not a good striker, brother. You cannot strike. What about that French dude? What's that guy's name? Pretty sure Umar Sy... Is Umar Sy the French guy or the Turkish guy? I think Umar Sy is the French guy. Yeah. Umar Sy is French. Is he Polish? No, from France. Yeah, okay. So Umar Sy is French. Who is the Turkish guy? What the fuck is the Turkish guy's name? Let me go over here. I'll find it. Where is he? Ibo Aslan. Yeah. Ibo, yeah. You do still have a few. Like, there is a few. You have Ibo Aslan. You have Ming Yang Zhang. You have Umar Sy. I'm trying to look through the rankings. Who else is a good prodigy here? Bogdan Guskov or Bogdan Guskov. I'm not sure Like, if we're searching for him and the prodigies, we're in a bad spot. Carlos Solberg's not bad. Carlos Solberg's pretty good. But, like, there's really nobody else. We knew that Vitor Belluno was kind of ass after he got submitted by Anthony Smith. We knew that shit. So this isn't, like, too ultra surprising. But, like, fuck. If you can't knock out Dustin Jacoby, you're truly finished. You're truly finished. Ismail got KO'd. Ismail who? You mean Ibo Aslan? Volka's been in the cage with Holloway for 75 minutes. Not once has he rocked him or even wobbled him. Ilia stiffed him cold. Yeah, but you also have to look at, like... Bro, I don't think people understand how difficult it is to go 45 up to 55, back down to 45. Even GSP. GSP said the hardest thing about defending a belt is like going up and down, up and down, up and down. And we've seen a lot of people. We've seen Volkanovski get KO'd when he did it. We've seen Holloway get KO'd when he did it. Don't get me wrong. Ilia Topuria definitely has more power. But he doesn't have 4 times the power that Volkanovski has. The most KOs in a fight night? Damn. Ever? Really? It's kind of crazy. That's a kind of crazy stat. It's been a good fight, and I can't lie. It's one of those cards where, like, the card itself looks kind of shitty. At least the main card looked kind of shitty. The prelims are actually stacked as fuck. But the main card looks kind of shitty, but you end up just having an absolute banger. Like, you just have, like, all really, really good fights or all really, really, like, KOs, submissions, everything. There's been a bit of everything in this fight night. The elite say should stay at light heavyweight, bro. He should just straight up retire. I can't lie. That brother's just got to go. Islam's half of the skill set is nullified against Ilia. You really think so, bro? What half? Like half of Ilia Topuria's skill set is nullified against Islam Makhachev. That's the same thing. Like, Ilia Topuria could 1,000% just go in there, shoot a double leg on Islam, takes him down, and then Islam weighs 30 pounds more than Ilia does, so he's going to hold him down. He's going to hold him down, no problem. Then you have, like, the other side of it where, could Ilia Topuria knock out Islam Makhachev? He could. He definitely could. Could he land that big shot and just KO him? 100% he could. But will he do it? Probably not. I doubt it. You can't have the weight cut excuse when you see Max and say, I can't see Max ever getting chinned. Well, it's not an excuse. I knew that, damn, is that Royce Gracie's daughter or his girl? If that's Royce Gracie's girlfriend, shout out Royce Gracie. If that's his daughter, I'm going to need to pull up the IG. Royce Gracie. I'm going to put in wife. I'm going to respect Royce Gracie. Damn, shout out to his wife, too. Royce Gracie girlfriend. That can't be true. I've just seen a picture of him and a literal 11-year-old. What the fuck is going on here, bro? Can I just see a photo? Gotta be daughter. Gotta be daughter. I was about to shout out Royce Gracie, too, bro. I was about to shout out Royce Gracie. I was like, damn, okay, I see you, Royce. If you're a Gracie and you're not a black belt in jiu-jitsu, that's kind of fucked. Oh, yeah. It is his daughter. It is for sure his daughter. His daughter is, in this photo, I see she's a blue belt. I just thought Gracie's kind of spawned in with black belts. I can't lie to you. I pretty much just thought that Gracie spawned in with black belts. Like, I think that's the first time I've ever seen a Gracie that isn't a black belt. They're just all black belts immediately. Some of these motherfuckers got red belts and shit too. Like this motherfucker is like the turtle in Kung Fu Panda. He looks exactly the same. I gotta look this shit up. Turtle. I forget what the guy's name is, but the turtle in Kung Fu Panda. Bro, don't tell me that they do not look exactly the same. Master Oogway. That is a 1-for-1 replica between these two. That guy in the middle, bro, they look exactly the fucking same. Obviously, she looks exactly like them. My face cam's covering them. Was it? My face cam was covering them. That's my bad. Was that Royce Gracie's daughter or wife? I'm saying we're going daughter. I had the exact same thing. I looked it up a little bit, but we're going daughter. But shit, Royce Gracie's daughter, hit me up. Also, I do a bit of jits. Probably not to your father's level. He'd probably smoke me. But you know, you look bad. Shit, hit me up. Harry 101. I think Michael Johnson still gets the bonus. Ooh, I don't know. Getting a bonus on this card. See, this is why I feel like the UFC is kind of stupid with the way that they do it, okay? Because there's some cards where the UFC, I think, should just give like one bonus, maybe two bonuses, where it's like, listen, there's not that many guys that deserve a bonus tonight, but tonight, there's like 6 guys that deserve bonuses, where you're like, fuck, bro, there's a ton of guys out here that deserve a bonus. Islam's bread and butter is backing his opponents up to the cage, then doing his work. Good luck trying to back Ilia up. Islam will die if he throws any punches with Ilia. That's just not true. That's just straight up not true. Ilia also has thudding calf kicks. Islam never checks any calf kicks. That's also not true. He literally checked all of Volkanovski's calf kicks in the second fight. Literally checked all of them. And Islam Makhachev himself also throws a lot of calf kicks. The things that Ilia Topuria will struggle with against Islam Makhachev: the size, the reach. He'll struggle with takedowns. Like, we haven't seen Ilia Topuria just literally get taken down inside the UFC. We've seen him go up against really, really good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners like Ryan Hall, but they're more going for like Imanari rolls and weird shit like that rather than actually just trying to wrestle him. Like, there's such a big size difference. Islam Makhachev's the pound-for-pound #1 for a reason. He's a good striker. I think he'd be able to live with Ilia Topuria on the feet. And in the wrestling, it's not even close. As long as you get the finish, you should be guaranteed a bonus. I don't know. I think it should change depending on what kind of finish you get. You know what I mean? Like, if you just get a ground and pound finish after like a kind of boring fight, like think about how Anthony Smith got finished last week. I think that I don't think you should get a bonus for that. But all the finishes we've had today, yeah, for sure. Give all these motherfuckers bonuses. Islam ate Dustin's best shots and did dirty things to Charles and Volk. Yeah, like Islam got hit hard by Charles. Charles is a fucking heavy, powerful puncher. And he just ate it. He was good. And he took down Charles. And he hurt Charles on the feet. Like, Charles is way better of a wrestler. Way better at jiu-jitsu than Ilia is going to be. Wait, do we still have 3 fights? Bro, why are you showing me fucking 40 minutes of ads if we still have 3 fights left? Yeah, we still do have 3 fights. My God, man. I hate when the UFC does this fucking bullshit, bro. Like, this is why I hate these 3 a.m. cards, man. These 3 a.m. cards are fucking dog shit. Doesn't make any sense. I thought that we were on to the co-main and then the main event, and I was like, okay, it's whatever. We can go to bed at 6 a.m. Now I'm going to go to bed at like 6:30 at least because they want to fucking pay 40 minutes of ads before every fight. Like, fuck. Get to the point, bro. Charles better at wrestling, doubt it. Better Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, absolutely. Well, they're kind of like one in each other, you know what I mean? Like, they are a little bit different, yes, but he's definitely better at wrestling as well. Like, to be very good at Jiu-Jitsu at a high level, you have to be a very good wrestler as well. Look at like Nicky Rod. Nicky Rod's just a wrestler that's good at Jiu-Jitsu. It also goes the same way the other way around. Ilia has a very heavy lead leg due to a boxing stance. Poirier literally has one hip and he defended every single takedown from Islam in the open. Islam won't just take Ilia down. Dustin Poirier also weighs a lot more than Ilia Topuria, and he definitely did not defend every takedown. He literally had his back taken within the first minute of the fight. It was like we were legit 3 minutes 30 or 4 minutes left on the clock, and Islam Makhachev had Dustin's back with 2 hooks in. The only thing that I'd be slightly worried about is Islam Makhachev's ability to finish. If Islam Makhachev can't submit him, he's going to struggle, but I think that Islam would get it done pretty early. I think probably first round submission would be my guess. First round submission for Islam Makhachev. Do you think Khamzat will ever lose? Yeah, for sure. Khamzat just doesn't have a game plan that's conducive to always winning. It's like there's going to be a guy he can't take down. There's going to be a guy who he ends up in the 3rd round with or the 4th round with. Like, if he gets in there with Bo Nickel, is he able to take down Bo Nickel? Is he able to go out there and fucking submit Bo Nickel? Probably not. Ilia grew right beside Dagestan. If his name was Ilia Topuria Medov, you wouldn't doubt his grappling. He didn't grow up right beside Dagestan. He was born in Germany, then went to Spain, and then lived in Georgia. So he was beside Dagestan for a portion of his life. And even then, it doesn't matter who Ilia Topuria is. I'm not judging off who Ilia Topuria is. I'm judging off who Islam Makhachev is. It's just like when you see fucking, I don't know, when you see GSP, doesn't really matter who he's going up against. He's going to be able to out-wrestle him. That's what I said. In the open, Islam only took Dustin down when he backed Dustin up against the cage. What makes you think that he wouldn't be able to back Ilia Topuria up against the cage? Or even if he was backed up against the cage, what makes you think that he wouldn't be able to go to like collar tie, clinch, and then reverse that and then take him down off the cage? He also shoots a lot. Islam Makhachev, most of his takedowns are engage outside the cage and then push them to the cage. I miss anything? You miss some cool KOs on the prelims. You miss some fun KOs. You miss some fun shit. But apart from that, you haven't really missed much. Like, bro, these fucking 5 a.m. fight nights are going to actually kill me. They're going to actually kill me. I think Cape gets cut like Mozart if it's a shit fight. Nah, probably not. I doubt it. I think Cape is also going to win this fight. He should win this fight and win this fairly convincingly. Why is he doing the Conor McGregor thing? The fuck? Who do I think is the best wrestler in the UFC right now? I'd probably say Bo Nickel. Damn, who is that girl in the crowd? Oh, she's with fucking, bro, that girl had the craziest titties I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, she was 400% plastic, bro. That girl was 400% plastic. There was not one real thing about her. But it's not really about how long you've been wrestling, bro. It's about who you're wrestling against. I could wrestle all my entire life. If I wrestle Daniel Cormier, it's not going to make a difference. What's good, Amir? Because Ilia would rip to the body. What, when? In the clinch? That's not going to stop you getting taken down. And even ripping to the body is a terrible idea in the clinch. Because you're just going to get kneed in the head or uppercutted in the face. This Cape Silva fight has started. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a fun 125 fight. I just want to see someone get finished here. I just want to see finishes, to be honest. Finishes for all the rest of the card. So I didn't expect this card to be finishing at like 6:30 in the morning. This is like the fucking Sphere, bro. Because you just know that they're going to take 30 minutes to get the next fighters out here too. They're going to have to go to ad break. They're going to show 5 more minutes of ads. It's like watching a fucking Twitch stream, bro. It's like 8 minutes of ads for every 12 minutes of content that you get. For some reason, YouTube banned me for violating community guidelines. I'm back now. I could see you being banned by YouTube. I could see you being banned by YouTube. I'm not going to lie to you. Nice shot by Silva, defended by Manel Cape. Bro, Manel Cape looks ready tonight. He looks fucking ready to go. His striking looks pretty good. He's going with that, like, Anderson Silva hands down pose. We'll see how it works for him, because he's either going to get a highlight or end up on a highlight reel. Bro, 125 just moves so fucking fast. Like, they just kind of, jump constantly. I'm going to get food, so I don't mind if it's a boring snooze fest like his Mackay fight. See, the thing is, the Mackay fight was so ass, but, like, his fight before that was sick, bro. And pretty much all the fights before that he's had were really, really good. So I'd be surprised if this was a super, super boring fight. YouTube banned me also yesterday, like my 5th time this year. Damn, what the fuck are you guys doing to get banned? Do I think Travis Hunter deserved the Heisman? Yeah, I think he deserved it. Would I have voted for him or Ashton Janty? I don't know. It's really, really close. As long as the votes weren't like super one-sided and it was pretty close, I honestly don't mind who wins it. I think you can't really go wrong in that. Although people were like some people were super like, oh yeah, it has to be him or it has to be him. I don't think I've ever seen you say a slur. In my comment section, at least. I know in other people's shit, I've heard rumors of you being in other people's shit, and I know you got beef with that one guy, I forget his name. That other MMA YouTuber, I think he banned you or something, and you kept talking shit about him. 2 minutes 15 left in round 1. It's been kind of just like a 125 fight right now, you know what I mean? Where like they are high skilled guys, but there's not really like I'm not worried about anybody getting KO'd. And I feel like that's one of the big things about the UFC. That's one of the things about that makes the UFC great is like there's always that thing of don't look away, don't blink, somebody might lose this fight. Left lane, yeah, that's the guy. Because it's pretty hard to get banned on YouTube. I don't think I've ever been banned once on YouTube. To be fair, I also don't really comment or talk in anybody's shit ever. Unless it's like somebody that I know. If it's someone that I know and I'm in someone that I know stream, I'll probably do that. Most people are, Matthew, to be honest with you. It's kind of hard to like come up with original shit most of the time. So most people just decline to do it. That's what most of YouTube is too. Most of YouTube is just stealing shit. I don't know. I can't really comment. I don't watch a lot of shit. The only interaction I had with him, he was kind of cool. But has Kendrick Lamar fought yet? No, that's crazy. But he's been kicked in the dick twice now. Like surely at some point we're thinking about taking a point away. That shit was so unbelievably low as well. I miss more KOs than I can count because I looked down for a second, bro. It used to be the worst when you're on like Total Sport Tech or some shit and you miss a KO just because it's like, just because your stream lags for half a second. You come back and KO's already happened. Like the worst one was when I was watching a fight, and stream started lagging, refreshed, and they were in the post-fight interview. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? How far behind was I? Silva needs to be DQ'd. He's doing this shit. He's doing that shit on purpose at this point. I wouldn't hate to see it. I would not hate to see it. I'll tell you that much, brother. I would not hate to see him get DQ'd. I want to see Pantoja versus Valashvili. Bro, I was going to say that in my video today. I didn't say it, but is there anybody in the UFC right now that's more worthy of a double champ shot than Alexander Pantoja? If you just look at like resume and record and who their next title challenger could be, like, is there anybody right now that's more worthy of a double champ shot? I honestly don't think so. I think that I think that he's the most worthy guy of actually getting double champ, or at least getting a shot at a double champ status. He's not going to get it because he's a 25er, but when you just look at like resume and what it takes, he's got everything that it takes. Spinning back fist by Manel Cape doesn't land. I go on like 8 different streams trolling people. Guru Loki got so mad at me and he banned me. What the fuck? I didn't even think you'd be able to see shit in like Guru's chat just because it moves fast. I didn't think he'd be able to see shit. I thought he only read like super chats too. Does he not only read super chats? The only times I've been in his stream, he legit only reads super chats. Another day goes by that the Duck hasn't fought Aspinall. I don't think we're ever going to see that fight. Realistically, bro, that fight's up to Dana White. If Dana White wants that fight, we'll see that fight. But I don't think Dana wants it enough. I don't think Dana thinks it's going to make enough money because he's going to need to pay John Jones and he's going to need to pay Tom Aspinall. And I don't think he really wants to do that. He'll just have more and more and more and people put the social pressure on John Jones and say that he's ducking Aspinall. Rather than people put the pressure where they really should it. Fuck me. Rather than people put the pressure where they really should and say, Dana, pay these guys to fight. Dana, give John Jones the money he wants to fight Tom Aspinall. I guarantee you if people did that, that would be the better way to get the fight than people going to John Jones. Oh, you're ducking. Do you think DDP will ever move up to light heavyweight to fight Pereira? I hope he does. I think that'd be a great fight if he does. Will he? I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% if he will, but I think I like that'd be a good ass fight if he did. I think his scrambles would be fun. The scrambles in that fight would be sick, and I think Pantoja's got a good chance of winning that fight. Like him against Merab, he's got a good chance of winning that fight because Pantoja's got good cardio, great jiu-jitsu, great wrestling, doesn't have KO power, but can at least last on the feet. Dana doesn't want to see Jones lose to Aspinall. I don't think Dana really gives a fuck, to be honest. Like, I think that if I'm Dana White, John Jones is a declining commodity. Tom Aspinall is a new, fresh commodity. So I think that if I was Dana, I'd want to see the fight happen. You know, like if I'm Dana, I'm making that fight. If you get a chance to have someone kind of have John Jones's name on their record, to have the GOAT's name on their record, that's perfect for you to be able to sell them. Thoughts on Israel being on the fight night instead of UFC 312? It just makes me think the UFC 312 is already going to be super stacked. It's just going to be stacked enough. And I don't mind him on a fight night because he probably wants 5-round fights too. Bro, that is 3 dick shots in a row, bro. That is 3 dick shots in a row. This is getting fucking crazy, bro. Tell that kid to give his mom's phone back. What the fuck? Cub versus Bill next, which is, bro, I hate the way that the UFC does it. I hate the way that the UFC does fight nights. Bro, his cup is literally like up in his fucking stomach. Is he gonna have to fucking like quit this fight? Is this fight gonna be a DQ? Because we are 40 seconds into this shit and he's still rolling around on the ground. They were getting mad over who's that? Who's Bunny? I've never even heard of Bunny. Does he do MMA YouTube? And no shade to him. No shade to him. I just haven't heard the name. At least most of the other names I've heard, you know what I mean? Like Left Lane, all those other guys. Trying to think. Kenny I've heard of. Obviously like Lucas, Tracy, MMA Guru, Bedtime, some of the guys I've heard of. Finally, they take 1 point away. This fight's just so intensely uninteresting now. I just don't really ban people because I don't really give enough of a fuck to ban people. Like, if you just say some stupid shit, I'm just going to be like, yeah, it's stupid shit. Bro, Manel Kappa is still on the ground. We are nearly 2 minutes into this timeout and he's still on the ground. He says he likes my content. Shit, I appreciate that, Bunny. I'll check out his shit after. I just being real, I don't really watch anybody. I watched a Weasel video the other day. It just popped up in my recommended, and I was like, I think someone said the day before that they saw Weasel's content, that it was good, and I was like, fuck it, let me watch a Weasel video, and it was pretty good. I can't lie, it was a pretty interesting video. His videos are kind of shorter, and he doesn't show his face, does he? Or at least in the video that I watched, he didn't show his face. Which I just think it's hard to do, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to do MMA YouTube and kind of not show your face. They left except Jew MMA? Who the fuck is Jew MMA? Is that a real channel? Is that a real channel? Jew MMA? What the fuck, bro? I didn't even know you could have a name like that. Cape got to be angry at this point. Probably. He's probably feeling more sore than anything. He's got kicked in the dick 3 times in this fight. He's got to adjust the cup a little bit to like have it cover more surface area. You know what I mean? 2 minutes 15 left inside round 2. That's his name? Is he like an actual, like, does he make videos or is he just someone that like comments on shit? Jew MMA. I gotta look that guy's shit up, bro. Jew MMA's got to put up videos like, I guarantee you most popular videos got to be like gayest MMA fighters alive right now or some shit. He doesn't make videos. Oh, maybe he does. He has 3 subscribers. His only video is We Shall Remain by Ellen with Hebrew subtitles. Jew MMA. There's no way that shit's real, bro. Nah, that's crazy. I saw a dude called Nutsack MMA. What the fuck? Okay, we gotta look that shit up too. I've seen one guy that's like 65 that puts out fight previews, and I'm like, you know what, bro? Keep doing your thing. You're actually low-key balling. He puts out, he's like this like Arabic guy, puts out like 6-minute previews. Oh, this guy just puts up videos of MMA Guru. Okay. I was like, bro, what the fuck is this? All of his videos are just MMA Guru. Search for the Jewish Nightmare. Nutsack, my boy. Bro, yeah, I've like, it's like 7% or something of the people that watch me on YouTube are like 65 plus. So I fuck with the elders, you know what I mean? I fuck with the big OGs. I think I've seen this guy's channel before. Because sometimes every once in a while a video will just pop up in my shit. Bills versus Lions gonna be, bro. Bills versus Lions gonna be sick. Is that Sunday Night Football, or is that Monday Night Football, or is that 9:25? I'm pretty sure the primetime games this week are kind of mid. I know that the Packers and the Seahawks is Monday, or maybe that's Sunday. Oh yeah, it's Sunday. Bro, the 9:25 slate for the NFL is low-key fucking gross tomorrow. You have Chargers against the Bucks, which is a good game. Broncos Colts, which is a big game for like playoff implications. Lions, Bills, Eagles, Steelers. Like Lions, Bills, and Eagles, Steelers should both be primetime games. They should both be primetime games. And then Monday, you kind of have a mid slate. I'm not gonna lie. Vikings, Bears, mid. Raiders, Falcons, kind of mid. Gonna need a Jacoby Myers legacy game if I want to do anything in fantasy. What year did I start watching the UFC? I'd actually know year. Maybe like 2013, 2014. Like when Conor McGregor was in his rise. I actually know the first fight that I watched. Probably just be easier to look that shit up. I'm pretty sure I started watching McGregor when he fought Brandao. I think Diego Brandao was the first Conor McGregor fight that I watched. Bro, I hate when I look up Conor McGregor, it doesn't pop up with fucking fighting. It just pops up with all the fucking other shit Conor McGregor does. Conor McGregor seen walking out of court for the first time. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, the first fight that I saw him was... No, it was Marcus Brimage. It was Marcus Brimage, and then, because I saw the Max Holloway fight, and then it was Diego Brandao. So yeah, 2013, I started watching the UFC. Which is kind of crazy. That was like 11 years ago. How do you get banned in all their chats? Like, you don't see anything that crazy in my shit. Oh, shit. Wait, is Manel Cape hurt? I'm not sure if he was hurt or just got eye poked. He just got fucking slapped in the head. God damn. That was a fucking vicious little right hand that he got hit with. Yeah, like, it's difficult to, like, I don't know. Maybe it's not, maybe it is, maybe it's easy to get banned in someone's chat. But I can't think of, it's got to be pretty, especially in MMA chats, bro, that's got to be pretty hard to get banned in. It's got to be pretty hard to get banned in someone, like, in the MMA's community chats, because most people aren't soft. Like, if you're just like, oh, Islam Makhachev's dog shit, they're not going to ban you. I appreciate you, Bunny. I heard about your shit. I haven't seen your shit before, just being real with you. I didn't know that you really made that much content, but I'll check your shit out, but I'll check your shit out for sure. I'll check your shit out for sure. And shit, the people said that you were good. I saw someone who said you were good. Let me at least find a name, so I can say that. So I can say that you got real people out here promoting you. Fuck, I don't know who said it. Someone said it. Whoever said it, say that you said it. Mikhail said it. Mikhail said, Bunny MMA, he's an MMA channel goat. So show love to Mikhail. Mikhail's one of them guys. Amir just argues with little kids and all those streams. No, that's crazy. I can see that happening, low key. I can see Amir just sat there on his phone for like an hour and a half being like, there's no way you fucking think that. There's no fucking way you think he's better. Just sat there going down like breaking film footage. MMA art is here. MMA art, do you make videos too? Bro, I forget how many people make videos because I just like don't really see that much shit. I try not to watch that many UFC like type videos just because I don't want to steal other people's shit. Oh yeah, fight's over. Manel Kape just bullied him last 2 minutes of the fight. And you could kind of see that shit coming. I'm surprised to just see a finish in a 125-pound fight, to be honest. Especially because Manel Kape was hitting him with bombs. Damn, he's going fucking crazy, bro. He's going crazy screaming at Dana White. I'm surprised he didn't hop over the cage to talk to him. See, Manel Kape is a good personality for that 125-pound division. I feel like we can't judge him too hardly off that Muhammad Mokaev fight because in all of his other fights, he's been really, really fucking good. Thanks, I appreciate it, champ. I've watched your content and enjoy. Keep it pushing, champ. You too, brother. Keep doing your thing. Yeah, no, Michaela's giving you free promo. I've been watching UFC since 2005. Holy fuck, that's a long time. 2005? See, that's another reason why I don't want mods, because I'm just like, bro, like, I don't think the only people I've ever timed out or banned from my stream are those people that are like, watch UFC for free on UFCfreepromo.com. Was that a low blow? To be fair, I feel like the low blow's kind of warranted. You know what I mean? I feel like the low blow's kind of warranted. If it was shit, he hit him with fucking 4 of them in that fight. He can take one. But yeah, no, I like if you have a dog shit opinion, I don't really give a fuck. Rebook that Kai Kara France fight or Charles Johnson, bro. Kai Kara France and Manel Kape would be fucking entertaining as shit. It would not only be super entertaining in the striking, but the build up to that fight would actually be good. I don't really know how to time people out. I presume I could find out if I really wanted to, but I actually don't really know how to time people out. And I'm definitely not bothered to do it right now because I'll have to sign in. And I'm not bothered to sign in at all. What's good, brother? That was the weakest TKO I've ever seen. That was super similar to like a Max Holloway TKO, where it's like just volume, time, and then eventually he gets a TKO. I'm just hoping that they show this next fight fast. Manel Kape does not need a post-fight interview, bro. Manel Kape does not need a post-fight interview, please. It's 5:17 a.m. It's December. It's Christmas. The only thing I want for Christmas from the UFC is for you to fucking show these next 2 fights fast. I'm trying to go to bed, brother. I'm trying to go to bed. Steve Verseg would be kind of cool too, but Steve Verseg's coming off a loss. I feel like you just give Manel Kape someone good at 25. It's all good, brother. I still appreciate you, bro. I understand people got other shit to do. They kept trying to time me out, but I break the system. Got that YouTube internal system shit. It's kind of typical. You got to appreciate that. Yeah, no, but I don't really know how to time people out. I know how to ban people. Well, actually, I kind of do know how to time people out. It's just a long way of doing it. And it's something I'm definitely not bothered to do. And most of my motherfuckers, like, if I time somebody out, I'm sure they just go on another account. Actually, I have timed one person out before who just kept on spamming, like, chat GPT gibberish shit. And I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Conor McGregor's a GOAT? Inside the cage, sure. Outside the cage, I don't know right now. I'm calling it now. Buckley KO's Colby in the third. I'm going Colby Covington via decision. Too bad we got one more shitty fight to get through. One more shitty fight. Oh, bro. Like, this 3 a.m. main card's actually going to kill me, bro. This 3 a.m. main card's actually going to kill me. I don't know why I do it to myself. I don't know why I do it to myself with these shitty 3 a.m. main cards. I should have done the fucking prelims, bro. Because the prelims on this shit were actually pretty fire. The prelims on this shit were actually pretty hard. Let me see, Adam Schefter. Schefter, who's starting for me, brother? Breece Hall is expected to play. I need to know, boys. Is Breece Hall going to be on a snap count? I didn't actually remove another poster. It's right there. It just fell down. I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was throwing this ball around. This little ball over here. I was throwing this ball around. I'm pretty sure I hit the poster and it just came down. Because I have a little basketball hoop. It's over there right now. But I have a little basketball hoop. Sometimes I'll throw it up, dunk on it, get some shots up. I can actually low-key hoop a little bit. But I was getting some shots up. But if you hit one of those posters, they just come off the wall because they're like just blue tacked onto the wall. Would you rather chocolate flavored poo or poo flavored chocolate? I'd just rather poo flavored poo, to be honest with you. I'll just take it. He wants bonus and Pantoja. I fucking hate shit. Bro, my biggest pet peeve in the entire UFC is fucking shit callouts, bro. I hate shit callouts. You're not gonna get Pantoja. You might be fucking 8th in line, bro. You might be 8th in line to get Pantoja. You're not going to get that shot. Call out Kai Kara-France, who you could actually get. Call out, I don't know, Brandon Moreno, Steve Erceg, someone that's come off a loss. Kaya Sakurai would have been a great call out. That's a great call out. If Kai Kara-France says, or not Kai Kara-France, if Manel Kape says, Kai Sakurai, I know you're coming off a loss. Yeah. I want to welcome you back to the UFC or not. I don't know. Welcome you into the UFC, whatever. But call out Kai Sakurai. That's a much, much better call out than a fight you're never, ever going to get. Bro, you know that this fight's dead when they're showing highlights from literal Stone Age times. They just showed a 144p highlight of Billy Quarantilla. They literally just showed a 144p highlight. I'm not even trolling. Why do I have the Devin Booker poster? Because I'm a Suns fan. Sadly, I'm a Suns fan. Every sports team that I support is not doing too hot right now. San Francisco 49ers, out of the playoffs. How are you 21? I'm 20. Not 21 yet. I'm close though, bro. My birthday's in like 2 and a little bit weeks. Nearly 3 weeks. Let me think. It's in like 3 weeks. It's the 2nd of January. That's my birthday. I'll probably stream on my birthday. I know this sounds kind of crazy, okay? But my birthday is dead ass one of my least favorite days of the year. My birthday is dead ass one of my least favorite days of the year. I hate all of the attention, and I don't like people asking me to do shit on my birthday. All my family is like, oh yeah, we should go to dinner or something, or we should go out to lunch as a family. And I'm like, no, I don't want to fucking do that shit, bro. I really don't want to do that shit. They're like, oh yeah, you should, have a party or something. You should have a party with all the family. And I'm like, no, really don't want to do that. Literally, all I want to do on my birthday, sit there, watch sport, do whatever, will be good. January 2nd, 2004 is crazy. Shit. That's the birthday right there. You're like 6 months older than me. I know, bro. I'm getting old as fuck now, dead ass. I'm actually getting old as fuck, bro. Like, it's crazy. I haven't done enough shit for how old I am. My life's like, yeah, bro, shit's getting crazy. I still kind of feel like, well, I don't really feel like 18 anymore, but I definitely don't feel 21. 21 is crazy, bro. Like 21 is dead ass old. No bullshit, it's old. My birthday's on Wednesday in the middle of summer. I'm going to be in the middle of an internship somewhere hundreds of miles for any family that I have. See, that kind of sucks a little bit, but honestly, it kind of depends how you want to celebrate your birthday, because I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. Someone, the only big things I want on my birthday, I don't really want to do, like when I was in school, it was great because I didn't really have to go to school. I'll make a video on my birthday, no problem. I don't really give a fuck. But I don't really want to have to like work or anything on my birthday, you know what I mean? And I want there to be sport on. As long as there's sport on and I don't have to work, shit, we're cool and we're good. I do not know what that is, MMA and art, brother. I do not know what that is, and I don't want to try to pronounce that because I'm not sure what the fuck you're trying to get me to say. Who do I have for the main event? I have Colby Covington. I got Colby in the main event. I just hope the main event starts soon, because we've seen 15 minutes of ads for every single fight, and I know for a fact that Colby Covington fight is going to a decision. I'm going through the same thing. Lol, I turned 21 in June, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know how the fuck people do this shit. I really don't know how people do this shit. I'm not a huge birthday guy either, bro. And the thing is, most of the other people in my family are big birthday people. Like, most of the other people in my family are like, oh yeah, let's have a party. Let's do something crazy. Let's have a bunch of people in the house. And I'm like, that's what you guys want to do on your birthday. I don't want to do that shit on my birthday. That's your ideal birthday. All this attention and all these people and all these presents and all this happy birthday and the cake and everybody around you singing. That's not what I want, bro. I do not want that by any means. All I want, some donuts. I motherfucker love some donuts. Little takeaway. Shit, little takeaway I'll take. Maybe multiple takeaways, you know what I mean? Some fried chicken, some chips, a little corn dog, Korean corn dog. That American stuff is apparently dookie. Korean corn dog. Yeah, I'll take that on my birthday. I definitely don't want motherfuckers out there doing, no. I don't want anybody out there, happy birthday, no. Too much attention, don't like it. Buck versus Cook is no more. Can't believe we fucking lost it, man. Can't believe we lost that shit. I only have parties on my birthday for the money, to be honest. See, that used to be good, but now I'm like, bro, that shit's not even worth the money. Now I'm like, bro, that shit's not even worth the money. This guy might like American food, bro. I eat my only problem is that I eat like shit. I don't really do drugs ever. I don't really drink that much ever. So it's like, my big thing is food, bro. I got a sweet tooth. The sweet tooth is crazy. I'm at one of the biggest party universities in the country. So a lot of my friends are saying I should drink, but nah. I'm going to go to work out, maybe go to dinner, but that's it. See, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's like, that sounds decent. Autism might just be autism. Might just be autism. Is it illegal to work a job under 15? I don't know. I feel like it's not illegal to work at any time. Is it illegal to work at a time? I'm pretty sure it's different if it's a family business. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to work for your family business just like straight up whenever. But like if you just got like a 7-year-old in there working, it's just like, bro, you're just a bit of a bitch. Once Harry starts the yap, he doesn't stop. That's no bullshit. No bullshit. Because, bro, my mind is like a constant stream of thoughts. You know what I mean? My mind's literally just like a constant stream of thoughts where it's like this thought, then this thought, then this thought, then this thought, then this thought. And it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Why? What university are you at? The only big universities that I know for partying in the States are Arizona State. I know it's a big one. And there's one other one that I can't think of. I'm pretty sure Arizona State is like the biggest one that I know of. I made hazelnut chocolate croissants. That sounds quite delightful. That sounds quite delightful. Harry, do you think you have a... One thing I do have is I have a good chin. My chin's good. Do I think I can take a punch from Cody Garbrandt? Am I able to like brace for it? You know what I mean? Like, is he just hitting me clean on the chin? You're at the University of Arizona. Maybe it's just straight up Arizona. This and fun fact in college football, the team that I'm rebuilding is the University of Arizona. The team that me and my IRL are rebuilding, we had Tedero McMillan first year. Now we got some dogs in there. We're not looking bad. We're not looking bad. Thoughts on Khabib as an Irishman? I like him a lot. I don't hate Khabib. I think he's super, super good, dominant, second best, maybe third best lightweight of all time. I think he's worse than Islam, but I still think he's good. Like, I don't really have beef with Khabib ever. The one people I don't like Khabib fans. There's like Khabib fans that are just like, Khabib's the greatest ever. Khabib beats every fighter ever. No fighter would ever take a round off Khabib. None of them are even close. Then I'm like, bro, can we fucking chill out, please, bro? Like, can we chill out? Lord knows we need it. Went from ranked to bottom of the book in less than a year. Damn. That is tough. And now you're losing Tedero too. Pretty sure Noah Fifth is entering the transfer portal. Yeah, that's tough. Tedero McMillan's such a dog, bro. I've loved him. I've loved him for like the last year and a half. Ever since I saw Tedero McMillan highlight compilation on Twitter, I was like, bro, this guy's a fucking dog. This Billy Quarantillo Cub Swanson fight has started, by the way. I just want somebody to get KO'd. I want somebody to get KO'd and preferably both to retire. That would be the ideal outcome. Round 1 KO, both retire. Khabib does beat Prime GSP. I don't fucking know. It's 5:30 in the morning. I do not have enough. I don't have enough power in my mind to put into that thought. Khabib has no chance of Prime GSP. Oh my god, we've got started, bro. We've got started. Cub Swanson looks to be landing a wheel. He looks pretty good. Bro, what age are both these guys? Both these guys have got to be fucking old as fuck. Cub Swanson, 41. Billy Quarantillo, 36. Brothers, we've got to do something. We've got to do something about this. Like, we've got to retire. What's the oldest you date? We take in 40s, 50s, or less? Date is kind of weird. Like, just hit and whatever. I'm whatever. Like, below 60, yeah, we can go. I don't mind. But, like, date, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about with a 40-year-old woman? With a 50-year-old woman, bro? With a 50-year-old woman? Like, what am I actually going to talk about with her? There's fucking nothing to talk about. It's like, yeah, that would be, I don't think I'd be able to do that shit. Deadass. I do not think I'd be able to do that shit. That's just too old. If Cub loses, he's going to retire, bro. They should both retire. Do an impression of the average African-American male. I'm not, see, now I can see how motherfuckers get banned. Now I can see how motherfuckers get banned. You know what I mean? Now I can really see that. Bro said below 60. Bro, below 60, I could just hit and quit, no problem. One time, we're done, we're in and out. I'd do that. Depending on depending on obviously the state, depending on the variation, depending on the assets that she, like if she's got like a diverse portfolio of assets, you know what I mean? We're seeing the back end is pretty good. We're seeing the front end is pretty good. And we're not seeing that she's like too loaded in any place, you know what I mean? We're seeing that she's not troubled on the scale. I could do that, definitely. 59-year-old, but there's some bad 59-year-olds out there. Do you see that one of Khabib's teammates or something said that Khabib would currently beat Dricus? Yeah, they're all talking shit. Like, I'm sure that one of Connor's teammates says the same thing. I fucking love my birthdays. Me and my 4 to 5 friends do the same shit on each other's birthdays. Go down to this Korean buffet, then go karting, and then go to a nice strip club. Damn, that's crazy. I've never been inside a strip club. I feel like the only place you can, like a strip club in Dublin is just kind of like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? You're going to a strip club in Dublin? The fuck are you doing, bro? Get a job. But I feel like going to a strip club in like Vegas, that's just like normal. That's like, yeah. You're going to Vegas? What strip club did you go to? That's like the follow-up question. DDP kills Khabib? Yes. I agree, especially right now. Prime for prime is difficult, but oh, damn. Cub Swanson is hurt. Billy Quarantillo, chase him down. 15 seconds. Chase him down. Oh my God, now fucking Billy Quarantillo's hurt. Jumps in on a double leg. Why are you in on a double leg with 10 seconds left, brother? Khabib submits DDP 5 times in round 1. I don't think so. See, like that's that delusion that we're talking about. That's that Khabib fan delusion that we're talking about. Do you know how fucking big Dricus du Plessis is? Dricus du Plessis is like 225 ripped. Khabib's 225 with burger. I didn't know Cub Swanson had his head tatted up. I also didn't know that. Because he has no face tats. What, does he just have that Turk's hairline tat? Johnny Hendricks fighting Costa proves that size doesn't... size has always mattered, bro. In every realm. If anybody's telling you that size don't matter, I'm sorry, brother, but you just ain't got the facilities like that. The shit matters. Lighting is killing my brain cells. Trust me, brother. We've been here before. Khabib eats burger and Diet Coke. Or what do you say? Coca-Cola. That clip is still pretty iconic, bro. I don't blame Dana for giving the title shot to Strickland once Hamzat gets in there. No one has taken it. I think that Hamzat loses to DDP. I'd love to see the odds for Hamzat and DDP just because I think that, like, if Hamzat's a favorite against DDP, bro, that's crazy. Why are you so pale? Because I don't really see the sun all that much, brother. I'll be real with you. I don't go outside all that much. I go to jiu-jitsu. I make YouTube videos. That's kind of it. That's all I really do in a day. Watch a lot of sport. Play PS with the boys. There's not that much else that goes on in my day. And especially with UFC events and fight nights that end at 6:30 in the morning, there's not that much sunlight creeping through these windows. Khabib better striking than McGregor after a boxing fight with Floyd. Brother, what the fuck are you even talking about? What the fuck does that sentence even mean? Khabib better striking than McGregor after a boxing fight with Floyd. Why are you so fine though? No, did he? We gotta chill. See, look, this is my big problem. Okay, this is my real big problem. There's a lot of men. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that have said, yo, why are you so fine? Yo, you're actually good looking as fuck. So I'm halfway to the equation. I just can't get the other side. If I got women to say that, yeah, now we're good. Now we're good. So I'm halfway there. I've got a lot of men that think I'm good looking. Now I just need to get the women next. UK girls with those Trump tans are overrated. Yeah, there's some that definitely take it too far. What time do I think Colby will be on at? He'll probably be out at like 5:55, I guess. 5:55 is probably when that fight's going to start. Have a girlfriend, but you fine as hell. Shit. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. How are betting odds even made? I remember seeing Shavkat being a -265 favorite versus Bilal, and I was like, damn. It's based on, well, they just have people that make it. They just have odds makers for each sport, who obviously just watch like a fuckload of the UFC. That's the tough bit, Sam. Trust me, brother. That's the tough bit. I'm with you. Having huge muscles and lifting hella weight has only got me attention from the boys, bro. I promise you, if I was gay, I'd be eating right now. If I was gay, I'd be eating right now. And I'm just talking, and I'm not just talking about ass. Eating. Fortunately, I'm not. Fortunately, I'm not. Well, I don't know. Depends. Fortunately, unfortunately, depending on who you are. Because of all the aura that 101 has. Damn, bro. If only I could be less aura. If only I could just have less fucking aura. Every time with this, you know what I mean? I've just got maxed out 10,000 aura. Just stops all the women from talking to me. 2 minutes left in round 2. Back to the fight. Just haven't talked about the fight for like the last fucking 15 minutes talking about maxed out aura. I'm gaslighting myself thinking Cub is winning, but I do that constantly. If I'm like super biased, there's very few fighters I'm super biased for, but I can convince myself. If I want somebody, bro, if I want somebody to win a fight, I can really convince myself that they're winning this fight. Especially when they pop up a significant strike stat like that. 65 to 67. Yeah, he's winning this fight. It's not even close. Should be 10-8. Probably both rounds are probably a 10-8. Bro, who is this fucking girl that sat there front row at the UFC just on her phone the entire time? Like, you're at the co-main event and she's just scrolling. Is she fucking serious? Irish people are built different, staying up till 5 a.m. for a UFC event. I don't know how y'all do it. Yeah, bro. I'm used to it at this point. This is just part of the grit and grind. I do want to move to America, though. I'll probably move to America at some point this year. At some point this year, you'll probably see me in America. At least for like, I'm not sure how long you can go without it being like a working thing or whatever. But I'd like to at least go there for like, I don't know. I actually don't know how long you can go on holiday for. I think it's like any less than 6 months you can be there. How long can you go to America for on holiday? Let's see, because I would like to go there for a little bit. You know what I mean? You may remain for up to 90 days. This period cannot be extended if you travel to the United States on a visitor. The period of time you will be allowed will be determined by the USCIS at the port of entry. The maximum you can remain in the US visa-free is 90 days. So I could go over to the US for 3 months. I feel like that'd be pretty sick. Bro, I hate it. Literally, like, two of my biggest pet peeves with the UFC. When I look around the front row of UFC events and I see people on their fucking phone, that pisses me off a ton. And then when I see shitty call-outs, bro. What do you think about Drake? I love Drake's music. I don't really know that much about him outside of his music, but his music is fucking fire. If I were president, I'd make fast food companies serve food that looks like their pictures. No more false advertising. If I were the president, what I'd do is I'd just say, like, it's the same way that you can advertise like cigarettes and stuff like that. I just say that same shit. Because the only time people really want fast food is when they like see like a KFC ad or an Uber Eats ad or something like that. So I'd just be like, you can only advertise it after 9 p.m. or after 10 p.m. or you just can't advertise it. Coming from an American dude, girls love dudes with accents. You'll get one here in no time. Shit. I'll book my flight tomorrow. We'll head over there. I love Pepas by Faruko. It makes me feel like I'm making my UFC debut. What the fuck? What's my favorite Drake song? I don't know. There's a few that I like a lot. It kind of like switches up. It switches up constantly. I'm also terrible at song names. Like one of the things that I can just never pick out is like, if you ask me 5 Drake songs, I could probably name you 5 super popular ones, but I can't name you 5 ones that I actually like. Let me go to my playlist and see. Pop Style's a banger. That's How You Feel, banger. How About Now, banger. Solid. It's not exactly a Drake song, but it kind of is a Drake song. Let's see. What other ones are good here? They're kind of the top ones that are in my playlist. They're the only ones I can really see in my playlist. I can go into my big playlist and probably find a fuckload of them, but I can't be bothered to do that right now. Someone who I've started listening to a lot recently is whatchamacallit, Larry June. I'm not sure if any of you guys listen to Larry June. Bro, Wagwan Delilah's was dead ass in my playlist. Dead ass, that shit's in my playlist. I can't say that shit, bro. What if he gets fucking real pissed off? Forever by Drake. I've definitely listened. Oh, damn. Cub Swanson flatlined him. Cub Swanson flatline. Holy fuck. I hope he retires on a win. Him retiring on a win would be big. Damn, is that his wife? His wife's bad as fuck. Holy shit, bro. Bro, the best way to get girls is hop in a UFC. God damn. That's Cub Swanson's wife? Holy fuck, bro. Yeah, no, that was a big time KO from Cub Swanson, bro. We've seen, bro, the crazy thing about 3 a.m. fight nights is we've seen so many fucking KOs, bro, and we're still so behind schedule. It's still gonna be like fucking 6 a.m., bro. Still gonna be getting out of here at like 6:30. Oh, why do they do it to me, man? Like, why do they do it to me? He's a chill guy. Trust me, he won't. Nah, because the part where he talks about robbing the bank and Wagwan Delilah, I die every time. That shit is so funny. Bro, his like voice, bro, I low-key like that song too. Wagwan Delilah, what's it like in Toronto City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so... Does he say pretty? Because he uses all of this Toronto slang in it too. The Toronto slang is so funny. Got banned. Okay, how could you get banned with 2 messages, bro? How could you get banned with 2 messages? Unless it was like literally just spamming like slurs. This card has been my favorite fight night of the year, not the Saudi fight nights. Yeah, bro. Those Saudi fight nights are stacked as fuck, bro. Bro, the crazy thing is they're going to give Cub Swanson a whole post-fight interview. They're going to have him retire. They're going to have him do all of this fucking shit, man. Bro, like it's too late for this shit, man. It's too late. They're going to give him 10 minutes. Singing Wagwan Delilah is mad, bro. I fucking love that song. I can't lie to you. You know when you see McDonald's fries on TV full as fuck, then you get them half full, some bullshit, bro. That's what I mean. Like, it's literally, bro, and those fucking ads on American TV are different. They're not the same ads that we get on on Irish TV. Those American ads make food look so good, bro. Like food that I know is ass. Like Burger King that I know tastes like shit. I've had Burger King a lot, bro. I know Burger King tastes like shit. That is, they make it look good. They make Burger King look fucking Michelin star. This card has been sick, bro. And it's what I fucking hate more about it being 3 a.m. I can't appreciate this card because I'm tired as fuck. It's 5:45 in the morning and I can't appreciate the card because I just want to go to sleep. Which fighters do I think have the biggest glazers? In my opinion, it's Charles Smith. It's Khabib's not even close. Khabib fans are the biggest glazers. It's like, it's not even close. Low-key, the first fight night I've actually ever watched, so I hope that they're all like this. They are not, brother. Let me tell you, they are not. They're also not on at this time. Most time they're on a little bit earlier, so you have that little bit more energy. You have that little bit more, you know, like pep in your step. But they are not like this. Really, ever, I'd say. Toronto slang is made for people with 1.0 GPAs, bro. What's the slang that he uses in that, bro? It's so funny. There's one that Drake uses that I actually picked up and I use now. What is it? Chatsy, bro. I use that. I use that all the time, bro. Very funny slang. It's from the start of one of his songs, where he's got like, bro. I swear, like the start of all Drake songs too. He's just got some random girl on a voicemail. Where it's like, you don't even link me no more. You just treat me like a fucking chatsy. Cheesed is another one, bro. Cheesed is another good one. Oh, fam, I'm so cheesed. I can't do a Toronto accent at all. But the fam's a good one. Cheesed. Just go in and say, bro, he's already came in here and I said that I haven't watched this shit before. But that I will watch it. So if I go and say now that I like his boxing shit, that I like his boxing shit, does he even do boxing videos? That's what I said, Joe. That's what I said. I said, bro, Cub Swanson's wife's bad as fuck. God damn. Harry got CT. Burger King is elite. Brother, you must have only watched the ads. Have you ever actually eaten Burger King's food? God damn, the shit tastes awful. I had Burger King chips before. I was confused as to how they were even chips, bro. I was like, these just don't taste like anything. And then I got a burger and I had the same fucking thing, bro. I was like, this burger just straight up it just doesn't taste like anything. Drake got a snake? No bullshit. We saw that shit leaked, bro. I thought it's kind of weird because it's like, whoa, what does this brother Drake not fucking have, bro? What does this brother Drake actually not have? Why don't you just type it in there, Amir? Do you think I could start MMA at 22 and go pro? Shit. Jared Cannonier started MMA at 26 and went pro. So you could. Is it something that I'd advise you to do? Probably not. Burger King is good, but McDonald's is better, bro. McDonald's is way better. Way, way, way better. Old gloves back, mad. Knockouts back. Yeah, dead ass, bro. Old gloves. It's the fucking... Bro, those new gloves were terrible. Those new gloves were a terrible idea. They were legit a terrible idea. Drake has baby hands though. What do you mean? Like he's got small hands? I got kind of small hands as well. Like they're not super small, but they're pretty small. Drake's alter ego, Anita Max Ween, bro. Those hats are low key pretty funny. I was gonna buy Anita Max Ween hat, but then I was like, bro, when the fuck you're gonna wear this maybe once in your life ever? A fucking Anita Max Ween hat. But I think it is pretty funny. True, bro. Like, I don't know why. New gloves, yes. The new gloves that they brought out, fucking dog shit. Bro, how does everybody get banned by Left Lane? Bro, how does everybody get banned by Left Lane? What the fuck are you guys doing in his chat? To be fair, I've only talked to him like once in my entire life. I got a lot going for me. I would compete at 205 right now, walk around at 225 with abs hella strong. I just need to practice technique. I really want to do it. That's the problem. There's a lot of guys with abs in the UFC. The technique is hard, but you could do it for sure. I'm not saying you couldn't do it. Where the fuck is Mario Judah, bro? That Mario Judah clip with Drewski is one of the fucking funniest clips of all time. It's dead ass one of the funniest clips of all time, bro. Where you, oh, bro, that clip is so fucking funny. Getting banned for saying that his forehead covered half the screen. Come on, bro. You can't say that in his stream because I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's like 17, bro. Me, you can say my forehead, my hairline, my nose, my beard, whatever you want. I don't really mind, bro. You got banned for asking him if he had a girlfriend? That was kind of crazy. If that's all you did, that's kind of crazy. Surely the simple answer would just be like, no, I don't. Like, someone asked me, no. But I make MMA videos for a living. You think I have a girlfriend? What the fuck? It's a violation to Left Lane. His forehead ain't even that bad. Am I going to collab with Left Lane? Probably not. There's nothing in the plans right now. I wouldn't be against it. It needs to be something that, like, I like, though. You know what I mean? A video idea that I like. What's currently in the plans is making more channels. I want to make more and more and more and more channels talking about different sports. By this time next year, I want to have like 4 channels. No bullshit. So that like anytime where the UFC is kind of in a down period, I can make a video about the NFL. Anytime where the NFL is kind of in a down period, I can make a video about the NBA. Anytime the NBA is in a down period, I'll make a video about the Premier League. I want to have a lot of different sports channels. We could also have a boxing one. I don't really like to do debate shit, bro. I really amn't that bothered about it. You know what I mean? It's like you think you think that Khabib's the greatest fighter of all time? Okay, sure. I don't mind. Do your thing. See, a gaming channel is just kind of expensive though, because people want you to like buy all the new games, and like new games now are like €70. You know what I mean? That motherfucker on bedtime that just steals your video ideas hours after you release the video. It's whatever. Like the way that, and I don't really know if they do, just because I legit, like, when I say that I don't watch other people's channels, I legit don't watch other people's channels, don't look at other people's channels. But the way that I was thinking about that is like, it just hurts you further down the line. Because like if you just look at someone else's shit and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that video right now. It's just like your creative shit is never gonna function, and there's only so long that you can take other people's video ideas. And I don't know if that's what they do. Most to be honest, most MMA videos have just been done before. But I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I'm pretty sure someone said to me that I took his idea. Or no. I think it was that Left Lane said that I took his idea. That's the only time I've ever actually talked to him, was when he said that, and then he was like, oh no, I just put it up somewhere or something, and I thought you took it. Bunny MMA said you have a level 20 gyat. Shit, I appreciate it. It's better than having a level 0 gyat. Listen, if someone says, would you rather a skinny ass or a fat ass? Shit, I'll take the fat ass, you know what I mean? Maybe I can donate some of it. Maybe I can donate some of it to like a BBL. Bro, that's low-key the meta strat, bro. Low-key, that is the meta strat, okay? You gotta have a fat ass as a guy, and then you get a girl. You're looking at a girl, okay? And you're like, listen, assets front end, yeah, loaded. We're at like 80, 90%. But on the back end, we're at like 5, 10%. We really ain't got nothing back there. So then you take it out of you and donate it to her. Now all of a sudden, you've got a 5-star green gem. Harry in the MMA space is so consistent with content. That's why I appreciate that, Yoshi. Bro, that's low-key the best strat that you could have. If you have a fat ass, bro, just give it to your girl. Just give it to your girl. Give your ass to her. Appreciate you, cold water. What's next for Colby if he wins? What is next for Colby if he wins? What do I think is next for him? What do I think is next for Colby Covington if he wins? Maybe that Kamaru Usman rematch. I don't know. Maybe a Jack Della Maddalena rematch. I don't know what the fuck. 5-2-3 formation is peak for women. I'm more the other way, to be honest. I'm more like I like it to be, deep on the back end. I like to have a lot of people at the back. You know what I mean? Big time at the back. We'll keep it. Actually, you know what? 5-2-3 is actually the perfect formation, now that I think about it. Because I like to have a lot of people deep. A lot of people at the back. The middle can be okay, but we can turn. And a decent amount at the front. You know what I mean? Decent amount at the front. JDM and Spark Colby, I also do think that he'd spark him. 6 hours later is the main event. Trust me, brother. Trust me, brother. Trust me, brother. Bro, you know who's fucking gyno I was looking at today that's actually ridiculous? Bro, have any of you guys seen fucking KSI's gyno? It is fucking insane. Like, the guy might have the craziest gyno I've ever seen, bro. I gotta see. I saw a thing of his video, bro. He put out some video of him like reacting to his song or something. And bro, that guy might have the craziest gyno I've ever seen. No bullshit. Like, the guy has legit some of the... Oh, here it is. Bro, let me wait for him to put his hand there. Bro, is this guy's gyno not fucking crazy? Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. That is fucking wild. That is wild, bro. I don't know if he's on steroids or not. I haven't seen anything. You know what I mean? I don't know 100% how to see. I don't know how to see 100% if that is gone or not. But that shit looks like it, bro. That shit fully looks like it. Like, fuck, bro. Are we fucking for real? That shit has to be gyno. I'll compare that shit, bro. I'm gonna compare that shit to Izzy. Who the fuck is Colby walking out with? Damn. Colby's walking out with like A-list celebrities and then just Randy Brown chilling in the back. Let me compare that to Izzy's gyno, bro. I think KSI's is worse. No bullshit. Israel Adesanya gyno. I honestly think that, bro, KSI's is way worse. This is Izzy's. He just has it in this kind of left one over here. Compare this shit to KSI's, bro. KSI's is way worse, bro. KSI's is like full on, bro. His is like fully like peaked. I hope he's not on steroids. Shame of a physique to have it is. To have it, if I think he's in good shape. I think he's definitely in good shape. But bro, that shit looks like gyno to me. That shit looks like gyno a fuckload. He's always had moves during the Sidemen beef. W2S was on his ass on the diss track. Yeah, but that's like, moves is kind of like different. Moves is like if you're fat and you've got moves, yeah? But it's different to be like, he's in really, really good shape, and that just looks like gyno. Like, that just looks like he's got like full on like titties, you know what I mean? Which shit, he's rich enough to have steroids, but fuck, bro. Like, that shit's wild. KSI called me a Jew? What the fuck? Colby Covington about to get into the cage. Former interim UFC welterweight champion. Bro, how the fuck does Colby Covington have the most significant strikes in a UFC welterweight fight? I mean, KSI is also bigger, so it's more noticeable. But even if you look at fucking guys that are huge, bro, like, they don't have that, like, floppiness, you know what I mean? Like, he's got, like, floppiness. Like, let me look up fucking Eddie Hall, someone that's huge. Eddie Hall shirtless is a little bit of a weird one to have in the fucking search history, but fuck it, we'll take it, man. See, but Eddie Hall's actually just kind of fat too, so it's kind of difficult to tell. Let me find a good photo of Eddie Hall. There we go. That's a pretty good photo of Eddie Hall. Like, it's not fucking, it's honestly not even as bad as KSI's, and he's fucking huge. Like, even look at Joaquin Buckley, bro. Joaquin Buckley's more jacked and they're not that, like, plump. KSI shit is, like, legit plump. You know what I mean? Like, if I saw KSI, like KSI is honestly rocking that 5'3" too. He's got a 3 in the front. It's not a 4 or 5. You know what I mean? He's not cutting all of his assets there. But goddamn, you wouldn't mind it on a gal. Time to lock in. I'm not even sure if I can lock in to a Colby cardio Covington fight. Eddie Hall, when he cut for boxing, went crazy. Yeah, bro. He was in fucking shape, bro. See, the thing is, even when you're like a strong man, you can, like, he was in shape even when he was big as fuck. You know what I mean? Even when he was big as fuck, it was pretty much just all muscle. So he's in shape anyway. How much of an effect I think the Buckley reach will have? I don't think that much of an effect. Who do I want to win? I kind of want Colby to win just because then I win €100. If Joaquin Buckley wins, I'm like, whatever. If Joaquin Buckley wins, it's got to be via finish. If he wins via decision, I'm going to be fucking pissed. I'll take it. The aura of Colby's walkout, he's winning this shit, bro. I thought that same shit too. When he walked out with all those motherfuckers, you got Chael Sonnen in the corner. Chael Sonnen in the corner is big. I'm pretty sure MMA Guru did a video about it. I don't really believe any of that shit though. Bro, it's 6 a.m. and the fucking fight hasn't even started. I hate this shit, man. I actually hate the UFC for doing this bullshit. Like, why on earth would you ever have a fight night at 3 a.m.? Do you think Colby can knock Buckley out, or does he have to grapple to a decision? It's going to have to be a decision. There's no way Colby gets a finish here. I don't see a single way that Colby gets a finish here. Boys, what takeaway should I order tomorrow? Pizza, Chinese, burger. I appreciate the 5, Yoshi. I appreciate the 5. Shout out to all the man in the chat. Harry, keep up the grind, brother. I appreciate that, Yoshi. More than you know, brother. Keep up your shit, too. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the support, Yoshi. Colby Covington plus 185 dog. It's his 4th time closing his UFC dog in 17 fights. Think about how many times he's fought Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman probably accounts for pretty much all of those. So he's essentially never a dog. It's takeout, not takeaway. I call it takeaway. Technically, it's not takeout either. Are you taking it out from the restaurant? No. Bro, seeing people in the crowd like mimic doing punches, bro, is always so cringe, bro. It's always so cringe because the form is always so bad. That guy in the crowd just there like, yeah, UFC. Where is Colby ranked? I think he's like the 6th ranked guy in the division, maybe 5th ranked guy in the division. It's takeaway. You guys are trolling, bro. You guys are trolling. It's takeaway. We're bugging. Let's get this shit correct. Take me out tonight. I don't want to let you go. Yeah, Colby Covington's number 6. Joaquin Buckley's number 9. Oh, that was a nice little head kick by Colby. Faked the shot into a head kick? Okay, Colby Covington. Let me see something from you here. I'm feeling a little bit better about my bet as we get into this main event. Watch him get fucking sparked in the next 10 seconds, bro. But I like that. Fake shot into a head kick, fake shot into a little overhand. I'm liking how Colby's moving right now. I'll whack the timer on. Got it done in time. Thought I wasn't going to get it done. Colby is looking pretty good, though. I can't lie to you. He's actually looking decent coming into this fight. 4 minutes left in round 1. First minute, Joaquin Buckley's looking... See, the thing is, Joaquin Buckley does look dangerous. Anytime that he closes that distance, he looks dangerous. And surviving 25 minutes in there is not going to be easy. I need to see Colby Covington shoot early. He had a good opportunity for a shot there. Got to the inside. He just kind of mistimed it. Tried to get like an underhook and just kind of went too far almost. Misjudged the distance. Misjudged how small Joaquin Buckley is. I want Joaquin Buckley to win via KO so we get Buck versus Cook. Shoot, Colby. Shoot, Colby. Need you to shoot here, Colby. On the feet, we are not lasting. I wonder how involved Chael Sonnen has been in Colby Covington's camp. Because, like, I know he's there at the press conference and he's in his corner. This is the first thing. Damn, good takedown defense from Joaquin Buckley. That was good takedown defense from Joaquin Buckley. I can't lie. See, the thing is, it's going to be hard to, like, get him down with, like, kind of power takedowns like that, like double legs and stuff. Because he's just such an explosive fucking athlete and he's so strong. Like, look how much muscle he has. To be fair, I suppose takedowns like that will probably work that little bit better once you get into, like, the 2nd, 3rd round. Because that muscle will slow him down. Hope he's got a cut somewhere on his eye. I think it's legit right on the eye. That's probably the worst place you could have a cut. Because it's going to sit there and just leak into his eye. Yeah, you can see him just swiping at it 24/7. That cut's going to get reopened over and over and over again. Nice head kick by Joaquin Buckley. Joaquin's kind of controlled this first round. Oh, damn. Big overhand by Joaquin Buckley. Colby kind of ate that shit, though. Colby kind of ate that. He does look to be a little bit wobbled. Oh, nice uppercut by Colby. Now Colby starts to put the pressure on a little bit. Hit him there clean. I know that this is going to sound crazy, but I promise you a spinning back kick to the head from Colby knocks him out. Promise you a spinning back kick to the head from Colby knocks him out. Joaquin Buckley, if he can get to the inside, he does a lot of damage, but he's struggling to get to the inside. Colby Covington doing a good job of maintaining that distance. I like the fake shot into the head kick and the fake shot into the overhands, but it's only going to work if we're shooting. Oh, Colby, once he gets to the inside, shoot at that leg, bro. That leg is right there for you to shoot at. Colby just won by first round KO. No way. You spoiled it. One minute 10 left in the first round. Bro, you can see the power difference. You can see the power difference. Colby is in on a double leg. He's not going to finish this, though. It's going to be super difficult for him to finish this. Joaquin Buckley has double unders. Colby Covington tries to drop to his knees. He's got this super, super wide base, too. Ooh, he could finish on a single, though. He could finish on a single. He's not going to get there. Goes back to a double leg again. That's the thing. Joaquin Buckley's just so powerful from that spot. He's just so powerful from that spot. Where he can, like, sprawl and press all of his weight into you. Nice little right hand by Colby. Nice right hand by Joaquin Buckley to answer him back. Southpaw and southpaw too, which is a little bit different for the UFC. Colby looking up at the timer, not really a good sign. Especially when your big thing is cardio. He also has that cut, like that cut above his eyes only getting worse and worse and worse. Oh, damn! Joaquin Buckley dropped him. 5 seconds left. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he just slipped or if he got dropped. Might have just slipped. Might have just slipped. I think that's probably a 10-9. Probably a 10-9. There's a chance that's a 10-8, but probably a 10-9. What's good? What's good, Ira? You're 30 seconds behind. There's literally not a single chance I could be 30 seconds. I'm literally watching it on the legal stream. Hear me out. Colby will build into this no 10-9. Yeah, I thought it was also a 10-9. I think I want to see this. Yeah, it wasn't really a knockdown. He's on one foot and then he gets hit the way that his foot isn't facing. That cut's not good though. That's the only problem. The only problem that I have right here is that cut. Bro, imagine halfway through round 3, Hulk Hogan just comes out with the steel chair. Oh my God. Here's Hulk Hogan. And he's got the chair. Bro, those fucking WWE commentators are so funny. You wouldn't believe it. Doctor stoppage would be the worst thing, bro. That's the worst way to lose a bet is doctor stoppage. It's like, my fucking guy didn't even lose. Just some doctor came in and is like, yeah, no, you can't fight. You got to cut. What did I miss? Colby Covington's got a big boy cut above his eye. Got dropped at the end of round 1. It's not looking great for Colby Covington. I'm going to be honest with you. Although he's starting to put on the pressure towards round 2. Need to see Colby Covington finish a takedown. If he finishes a takedown, I'm gonna be a lot, happier. Already more entertaining than Shavkat versus Gary Loki. Because right now, Joaquin Buckley is 3 of 3 on takedown defense. That's the last thing I want to see. Oh, restarting. That's like fucking 4 seconds behind. I hate this fucking clock, bro. This clock is so shit. If anybody ever sees this clock on Amazon, do not buy this shit. It's fucking ass, bro. The clock doesn't even count correctly. Like, how do you get seconds wrong? Watch, look, okay? I'll put in Such a bitch-ass clock, bro. I'll put in 3:40, okay? And I'll tell you when my round ends. So I'll tell you how bad this clock is at counting seconds. Like, you have to do one job, brother. You have to do one job, and you can't even do that correctly. Henry Cejudo says, Colby needs to push the pace and get gritty. Bro, I hate this takedown that he's going for. This is legit, like, the number... Oh, okay, Colby, I'll shut the fuck up, then. I'll shut the fuck up, Colby. You keep doing your thing. I don't like half guard. I like side control, though. I do like side control. That was the one takedown where I was like, bro, it's just going to be how explosive you are as a wrestler against how explosive Joaquin Buckley is as a fighter. And it's like, you're just never going to win that. But he did. Colby tries to roll up, showing a little bit of back exposure. The back exposure isn't really there, though, because he's up against the fucking cage. That's the problem with jiu-jitsu inside the UFC. And it's that you don't get as much back exposure because he is up against the cage. Like, in normal jiu-jitsu, for him to do what he just did, for him to try get to the escape that he just did, he has to show off his entire back, which means obviously your back can get taken. Like, you would never do that escape in actual jiu-jitsu, where you essentially kind of like roll up and try get to half guard at some point, you know what I mean? Just try trap his leg at some point, you just wouldn't do it. Because you show so much of your back, your back's just going to get taken. But if you can have your back up against the fence, like a fucking bear trying to scratch himself, then for sure. See the escape that he does where he just gets up against the fence and just kind of wobbles himself away, pulls himself away. Would not work in jiu-jitsu. Works in MMA. That's fraudulent jiu-jitsu, though. See, now Joaquin Buckley starting to push a little bit more on the feet. Now he knows that, you know, Colby Covington has that, what, minute of control time, maybe? See, but the big thing for Colby here is now is where the fake shot will work. Now is where the fake shot into whatever you want to throw will work. If you go fake shot into overhand, if you go, that was just a straight up headbutt. That was literally just a straight up headbutt. The more concerning thing for me here is Colby looks the more tired of the two. Colby looks kind of tired. That's not what I want to see. I want to see Colby be fresh, be the fresher one in this round 2, be the fresher one in this round 3. Right now, Joaquin Buckley's kind of slowly but surely unwinding what Colby Covington's done on the ground with his work on the feet. You need Colby to land something serious on the feet here in a minute. Significant strikes in round 2. Joaquin Buckley has 13 more significant strikes. Nice calf kick by Joaquin Buckley. Colby might just be washed, bro. Colby Covington might just be washed. Bro, no bullshit. Jiu-jitsu is kind of fake in the UFC. It is kind of fake in the UFC. Just because of the cage. Especially like cage wrestling is just like not real jiu-jitsu. But if you get someone in like the middle of the mat, bro, you're good. Bro, Colby does not look good on the feet here. He does not look good on the feet at all. What we're hoping for here is we need Joaquin Buckley to slow down a little bit. If I want Colby Covington to win this fight, we need Joaquin Buckley to slow down, bro, because he's looking very fast, very explosive on the feet, and that cut is seriously bothering Colby Covington. 10-8 Buckley worth tweaking. If round 1's not a 10-8, I guarantee you round 2 is not. Colby by harassing alien transgender immigrants? No, that's crazy. See, Joaquin Buckley doesn't even look that tired either. Like, he's not breathing that heavy. Yeah, no, everything that Colby's good at, we haven't really seen in this fight. I need him to be able to at least keep up on the feet. And then I need Joaquin Buckley to tire out. That was my big thing, is that this round 3, round 4, round 5 is where we're going to see Joaquin Buckley actually begin to tire out. Look at all those motherfuckers with their American flag t-shirts front row. America, fuck yeah. See, that's what I want to see more from Colby. Just as soon as the round starts, shoot, shoot, shoot immediately. Just fucking Merab your way to a win here, brother. Merab your way to a win. Damn, Joaquin Buckley just went head first into the cage. My fire stick is dying. That's tough. Honestly, bro, the worst thing would be if this fight goes to decision. If Colby Covington's just gonna lose, just have him get KO'd, brother. Just have him get sparked. I don't want to watch it. What the fuck, bro? Colby Covington just pulled out like a 360 spinning kick. I did not know that was in that brother's bag. Oh, he's getting kind of lit up on the feet now, though. That cut is fucking crazy above his eye, bro. This low-key might get doctor stopped. How's Colby Covington's working his guard? There is a chance for a sweep here. Yeah, he has a chance for a sweep here. No, and yeah, this is not where you want to be. Damn, Joaquin Buckley just straight up gave up mount. That shows you how much he's lighting him up on the feet, bro. He just gave up mount. I think Colby's getting finished by the end of round 3. I'll be honest with you, boys. I think Colby's getting finished by the end of round 3. I'm not sure he survives this round. He is getting fucking lit up like a literal Christmas tree, bro. Joaquin Buckley's just so... Bro, see, the fucking annoying thing is, the more that I watch this fight, the more I want to see Joaquin Buckley, Ian Gary. Now I'm like, bro, Joaquin Buckley, Ian Gary, that would be a fucking fight, bro. That would be a good-ass fight. I also think now Ian Gary would have literally killed Colby Covington. Like, Colby, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What is this takedown attempt? Oh, knee bar. Oh, no, he lost it. Joaquin Buckley's been 7 of 8 on his takedown defense, bro. But, like, surely Colby Covington is working on different and intricate ways to shoot where you're not just going, who's more explosive? Because that's all a single and a double leg is. Like, Joaquin Buckley is a fucking incredible athlete. If you just let him do athletic shit, you're gonna lose. Now he's getting his back taken because he's fucking holding onto that leg. Triangle. Does he have that other shoulder on the inside or the outside? Can you show me the other shoulder? This shoulder does not fucking matter. Oh, he could have it. No, he slipped his arm out. He nearly had a fucking inverse triangle there. Bro, you can see how much Colby's bleeding by just look at fucking Joaquin Buckley's knee, bro. Joaquin Buckley's knee is full on covered in blood. He had a triangle for a second, but he lost it. Colby managed to get that other hand through. Yeah, no, he's bleeding bad. He needs to pull out that Michael Chandler strategy. Just have him like drink your blood halfway through. McGregor would gas out, bro. McGregor would kill Colby Covington. Joaquin Buckley, I don't know, but he'd kill Colby. Colby doesn't even want to fight the worst version of McGregor. Colby, we're going to need you to pass guard here, brother. If you want any points from me, you're going to need to pass guard. Look at him, just fucking slides back to the fence. That's MMA grappling, literally 101. Like, he was not able to get up. He was not able to do shit. As soon as he gets to the fence, immediately he's able to get up. Because literally, like, the downside to most escapes in jiu-jitsu is you can get your back taken. You can't get your back taken up against the cage. You can't get your back taken up against the fence. Covington's significant strike numbers are just getting worse and worse and worse. You know, a guillotine there for Joaquin Buckley if he wanted it. There probably was a guillotine. Yeah, they're bringing the doctor in. This one's going to get stopped by the doctor, boys. This one's going to get stopped by the doctor. Yeah, it's over. It's over. She's gonna stop it for sure. She's gonna stop it. Yeah. Doctor stoppage. Colby Covington loses via doctor stoppage against Colby Covington, and that's not even like. Not only is it not a bad doctor stoppage, but it's like, bro, he was getting the dog shit beat out of him anyway. There was no way he was gonna win that fight anyway. Like, Joaquin Buckley looked like he wasn't gassing at all. Colby Covington looked like he was getting more tired. That cut was only gonna worsen. He was getting the fucking dog shit beat out of him. Shout out Joaquin Buckley. Hell of a performance from him. Colby Covington looked shit. Just straight up. Colby Covington did not look good. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty boring main event. If Joaquin Buckley had a dance partner in there, if there was two to tango, if that was him and Ian Gary, whoo, that could have been a banger. That could have been a banger. But Colby Covington just did not really show up. Colby Covington, bro, Joaquin Buckley's fucking knee went from black to red. That's the scarier bit. She calls it. Joaquin Buckley does look like a legit contender. Joaquin Buckley does look good, bro. He looks good as fuck. But anyway, boys, I appreciate all the boys coming through, showing love, even though it was a late fight night. I will be live next week at some point. Not sure if it's going to be Fury Usyk. I'll be live at some point, though. Probably get a gaming stream going. Maybe some UFC 5. Maybe some other shit. If you have any ideas for a gaming stream, if you have any ideas for other streams you want to see me do, DM me them, because I'll be able to get them done.